Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Memorial Day. It's Monday, and it turns out there's actually a bit of a charity thing going on with the Ertify. We're raising money for Child's Play this week, so if you want to donate, you can donate there. It helps out with kids and teens all over the world. I only just realized it was today. I knew we were doing something about it, but I didn't realize it's going to be this week. So I don't really have any like donations or incentives to do, but you know, if you want to throw some money their way, feel free. I'm sure they appreciate it. But right, I did some off-screen stuff, did some runs, and actually did beat a hard mode run. You can see like there that I've done the caves in the throbbing domain with the hunters. You can see like has that little mark across it, which is how I got. Which one is it again? There it is. I unlocked this thing from beating the throbbing domain on hard mode. So now I got tentacles attacking people. Interesting, but I'm not sure how much I'll use it because I usually like to keep my cats somewhat close together. Plus, I don't like them getting surrounded, so it feels it could be dangerous. But oh well, we'll think about it. But yeah, I did some off-screen runs to get some stuff going and all that. And right, what'd you have? Okay, Callus, right. And you don't have anything I'm super interested in right now. But yeah, I just need. Yeah, I was gonna finish off the day, but I wanted to get rid of a few cats first so we can. Because we have 3 slots left before we can get to like neutral, happiness, comfort. Let's see, who's. I know someone was looking low. How about. Harlow's looking pretty right now, with only 6 in strength and nothing else really good. So you're off to tank. Our home is overflowing with love. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how happy I am to have such a giant fur family. I just wish our neighbors would mind their damn business. I swear, they have it out for me. We've had the county visit twice this month. I can't help with our children wander to their house and crap all over their kitchen table. I'm lying, it was me. I shut on their table. Teehee. That's the get for Klein County the first time. There's more where that came from, Bill! I've been eating tons of Pinky Winkies. Anyway, speaking of people I wish would die of a heart attack on top of their wife, playing them both. You can now tell your cats, hey, you can also see who they're in love with. For me, that'd be my wife, not you, Bill. My wife. God. Anyway, I gotta use the little girl's room. Toodles. Well, I have a feeling it has like one of those enemies, gonna have one of those enemies to lovers arc with him. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but yeah, I think we've actually gotten a little worse from it now. It just gives us money eventually, which is, we've got plenty of it already. But, right, let's see. We need to get rid of someone for Dr. Beanies and someone for Tracy. So we've got. Oh, and I can see here they love this guy and hate Morph. I wish you could actually see where they are if they're like in the same room or anything by mousing over. It's nice to know, but I'm not sure how helpful it's gonna be. Right, let's see. Who do we want to get rid of? We need someone with mutations and someone who's over 5. Let's see. You're alright, at least you're tanky. Oh yeah, by the way, we're actually in 1.1 now, so like Mage has got a big rebalancing, so they have more range and their spells a lot stronger. Among other things, including a bug which we never got to see in Hitler Fight, where if you blind him, he can actually miss his low health attack against him himself. You're alright. And also, apparently, like, mutations, now you have to get a lot of it if you want to get, like, more interesting mutations besides, like, some minor status changes. Alright, you're fine. That's a cute name, Kissable. Their little suction legs. No house, use Fate's Frederico. In that case, I'll keep you 2-way. You're alright. Okay, let's go find someone we can send out. So I gotta get 2 more before we go deal with the Terminator. Because yeah, I didn't see last time we have the Terminator coming after us. Let's see, who else? Oh yeah, it's someone who would fit for good for beanies. It's Cheryl, you're alright. I can send you off. Over to Tracy. New food box. We'll have to get that sometime later. Attention P-Mart shoppers. We'd like to advise our patrons that any individual offering to wash windows or that's a project not employed by or associated with this facility. Please discourage any contact with individuals and ask you to report any problems from uniformed personnel inside. Thanks for shopping at P-Mart and have a blessed day. Got a new meat locker in the back. I'll bring it out tomorrow, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, not nearly as enthusiastic as she usually is. Just talking about, like, dressing up so she can murder someone. Alright. Need one more to send... This thing is send off Dr. Beanie's, but the question is who? Maybe you, actually, since you got those weird arms. Wrong one? There we go. Alright, what's your new invention this time, Dr. Beanie's? Yeah, a new invention appears. Gonna make you billionaire and all that? Yeah. Fart face! I've invented fart face! It's something human nasty you can graft over a cat's muzzle. It's all farts. Yeah, I figured. It's so nasty, Stacey's driving the whole night I was making it. Take at the end of the core. It'll be funny. Yeah, I have a feeling that being homeless is causing him to get a little loopy. If he's making stuff like that. Also, I think one thing he made off screen is this thing here, the nuclear knife. Basically, over time it gains charges, and if it goes below 10 it explodes. So we have to kill stuff with it repeatedly to keep it from exploding. Apparently it turns like time to nuclear power and we have to douse it in the corpses of our enemies to keep from blowing up. Yeah, fart face just gives everything poison at the start of battle, so definitely something for a healer run. Alright, time to go see the Terminator. 1 kitten, 2 kittens, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Ella is dead. And poor Gaines upgraded.
I'm getting word of a robotic cat who seems to have teleported here. He's stealing clothes and boots and generally just killing all the cats around here, so revenge seems to be on his mind.
I know nothing about Terminator, but wasn't the whole your clothes give them to me bit from the second movie? I don't know. I never watched any of them really. I just, know it because of all the cultural osmosis. Okay, hot-blooded, so maybe it could be a mage type or something. We'll bring in, since again we do want some real genetic diversity. And now the new generation. What do you guys got? Okay, definitely tanky. You're alright. You have the trampled birth effect, which isn't that bad. Halston, you've got a lot of 6s and 7 charisma. Charismatic and beef and tanky. Ooh, and Brainstorm is a nice spell. Especially get off enough so you can just like throw around a lot of big spells out during a turn. Alright, you got the arm mutation of like sneakers. That's cute. You're pretty good then. Kinder Leaf. Tanky at least. You've also got these, which again aren't too terrible, so I can keep those around. You're a little bit inbred. Who are your parents? Nathaniel and Lucy. Okay, let's move Nathaniel down here then. Alright, those are mutations that give you those 7s. He might send you off to... Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna send you off to... Oh, right, we can't do it yet because of the, because we got the Terminator after us. You're alright with 7... Oh, right, and Ella, of course, gotta get rid of you. I'll just move her out here so we don't forget. Now, who's gonna fight? I did look a tiny bit about what the thing... About what the Terminator does, so I know a tiny bit. So you... Obviously druids, because Soviet waves of monsters are always fun. Eva, I think I can have you do the butterfly knife strats. And Liam. Yeah, I can send you out, Liam. And now let's talk about gear. What do we want to give y'all? Alright, obviously you get the butterfly knife. Someone could use Rebirth, but actually no, not really, because of the fact that it's, probably aren't going to be any corpses. Well, it gives someone this grenade. It throws does damage and shreds B buffs off of enemies. Oh, you got pinworm. That's fine. Hurts a little bit, but not too terrible. Let's see, you can have the grenade. I'll give you the meat cleaver just in case you get close, because taking a lot of health off them could be pretty nice. Actually, I'll still give you this, but I think I've got a better idea of what to do with the cleaver. Now for hats, let's see. These rotten guts I got from killing Chaos. I'll give that to you so you can tank hits. You can have, how about, the Jester's Cap isn't going to help us out at all, so how about head cheese, you could probably use the Mage's Cap if you're going to be casting a lot of your other little guys, some of your little guys. Let's see who else wants stuff. Right, the Cleric, let's see, how about... Ooh, actually, better yet, take this.
Meow.
And you take the Wizard Hat.
Meow.
Now for necklace stuff. I'll give you the... And again, do you have the cleanse? No, you don't, so no bleed. Okay. And hey there, Squonky. Yep, we're ready to face off against the Terminator right now. Because that's really who showed up during the last episode. But you know, it's a cat. Alright, let's see. Who else do we want? Let's check necklace slot items. I just realized. Okay, you don't have any, like, have slots empty abilities. Necklace gear. Yeah, which is the basic attack, so probably none of you guys. You might be able to use it actually, so we'll put that on you. Now we can smack punch and use that to weigh the mantis, get more strikes. You're gonna be up front, so I think that's gonna be good for you. Give it a jewel just for the shield. And right, necklace stuff. Kinetic spikes. Yeah, I'll be you. You get... Actually, you could go with this, actually. As your basic attack just be heals. I feel like that'd be good. Both heal and buff. Next up... Alright, I think we're on good necklace slot items. Freeze is fine, actually, but... Actually, yeah, I'll go for a bit of freeze, just like give us a bit of time to prep up and get some skills going. And nothing I really want to give you in terms of glass slot, face slot items. I keep calling it glass slot because it has that there, but I'm sure it's just like face stuff, like this clown makeup. Which I think I got for doing some gesture... Yeah, for beating the moon or the either being the moon, the meat domain, or the rift with the jester. Again, did some off-screening. Let's see, who wants this stuff? I don't really need to give you anything in terms of that, so how about go for the natural nat 20 for the crit chance. You could go for... Actually, soy milk on you work good, so you can just sing a lot and give some big damage buffs. I just realized. You will give some catnip to get the buffing going early, and I think we're all good. All right, let's go. I need your fur, your paws, and your motorcycle. And here he is, the C-800. Primary objective, destroy all cats, and 50 brace right off the bat, that's something. Alright, but, okay, yeah, only spawn for very little because of the fact that these guys get, like, usually have, like, multiple abilities, but, alright.
Meow, meow.
Oh, jeez, wait. I just take confusion. Oh, did my mushroom hat do that? Contact or attack you, but I didn't contact anyone, did I?
Meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Or maybe it counts that... Maybe it's counting my shadows thing as doing that.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, because sing on. Okay, so maybe the mushroom is doing that. Okay. That's a little worrying, but right. Get him, squirrels or whatever. Oh, okay, so when he's taking damage, he loses his brace. I see.
Meow, meow.
Alright. You know the drill. Go for the nuts. I don't know if Arnold... Also, I just noticed he's losing a bit of his skin. Right, just like the movie, anyway. I think I want to wait, actually, to see if I can get him to, step out of tall grass so it doesn't miss. Oh, he moves whenever I do an action. Okay. Grenade out. There we go. That's knocked some skin off him. Yeah, let's go get some buffs for the team. Make him fast and smart. Oh, and he just flattened that fly. Didn't know it was there. Oh. It's got a gun. Lucky that skin doesn't stay on very well if I'm literally just blowing it off. Oh, okay, so he is bad and tough in melee. Okay. That's good to know. Oh wait, now he's not doing any movement. Okay. Oh. He's got grenades too. Yeah, explodes on a turn or if it's destroyed. It does the same shredding buffs thing we do. Alright. Ah, damn, we lost. Wait, I keep forgetting that we do have confusion, so that's a little worrying. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good news that the kinetic spikes did a lot of tearing off his... Okay, there goes the rib, but took off a lot of his brace there with the kinetic spikes from that combo. And now he's got a sniper rifle, which... Alright, let's buff up you a bit as well. Get high, give some kisses. And there we go, I think we're good there. Definitely want to give some to the druid as well, but we can't reach him right now, so... And just... Give them buffs? Okay. Now go for the nuts, squirrely. At least you're getting some confuse off, and that's definitely going to help out. Nope. And I realize that he's tough in melee, so maybe we should avoid running up to him. Some more distractions. Okay, Caterpillar was not a good distraction. Then I'm fine with him punching that Caterpillar body to death. Oh, for a second I thought it just stopped, but... Okay, good thing I did put that holy shield on. Okay, yeah, I'm guessing his things that he uses a lot of the gun-type items you can get in the game. You know, the kind of thing you usually make if you're a strong tinkerer. Alright. If I move any closer, he'll get in the way, but maybe. Okay. Thought if I moved a bit closer, he'd... Actually. There he is. Right in grenade range. There goes sunglasses. Alright. Ooh, ouch. Okay, he's all but lost shades now. Okay, SMG is like a big multi-hit if I remember correctly. Alright, let's get you those stimulants so you can... Oh, alright, I was gonna give it to you, but since you're in range, it wouldn't be a good idea. And let's use prayer on this guy, just give him a bit of health. Uh-oh. Okay, now that's just rude. He's already down. Still alive somehow. Thought he would have died by now because of corpse health, but I don't know. Maybe a second mutation gives him a ton more. I can't see. It doesn't give like a little indicator of how much health they have left. Alright, now we can start doing some damage. The brace is all but gone. And there goes all his skin. Now he's just a regular robot from Skynet. No, okay, if we do any more, he's gonna get in range, so let's just throw a bit of shield. Oops. Okay, that hurts. Alright. Let's unlock him here at the wind. Oh yeah, happy Memorial Day, folks. The sun's actually coming out now. I remember this morning it was looking pretty gross out, but finally the sun's up, so that's nice. Not sure we're gonna do anything fun like hot dogs or anything, but it's still nice. Alright.
Meow, meow, meow.
Alright. I was thinking about using the thing on him, but actually fine, let's get him the butterfly knife, get some bleed off. Not nearly as much as I wanted to, but it's something. Alright. Can I... Yeah, I get confused off, like... Oh, right. Oh, it's revived you, okay. I didn't know you had a thing which revived people who got healed up. Okay. Right, how much is your range? 3? So, 1, 2, 3. Well, that's nice. Maybe we can get some healing and try and chop into him with that meat cleaver now. Yeah, other than that, not too much is going on, but this week is going to be a bit busy. Like, for example, Wednesday I'm going to have the dentist, and I'm having a bit of a more chill stream of playing that potion craft game I've been needing to play. Thursday's actually going to be a bit of repo. I remember that was part of, like, the whole... part of a bit of a thing that the Fortify is doing. I only realized just now that they're doing it. I knew it was happening this week, that they were going to do a charity thing for it this... sometime, but I didn't know it was going to be this week in particular. Alright. Seems a bit more, and one more prayer. But yeah, I'll have to figure out... But yeah, it's going to be like 5. I'm not sure if I'm going to personally stream it, but we'll see. Okay, at least the confusion is putting in some good work on him. Alright. Alright, you got beaten up as well, so you can't do much anyway. And you've got only 1 damage on your attack? That doesn't sound right, but... I'm moving 2 tiles now. And also, with that grapple attack also does a stun, which isn't fun. So it definitely feels like the fight where I should have had more range stuff going on, but... we're making it work for now. Let's see. Attack with knockback, so... Oh, only one knockback. Okay. Yeah, not nearly as effective as I thought it'd be, so... Get back, and again we want our druid to get some energy so it can really get thrown down stuff. And at least gotta bleed on this robot somehow. Uh-oh. Okay, we did see the druid could revive someone, so hopefully we can do something with that at least. Alright. Again, at least he's getting a lot of confusion, because every time he smacks himself, that's 10 damage to him and less to us. Let's see. Maybe that was from the leeches. No, wait, it happens when you end your turn, that's what happens. Yeah, we're just trying to go for lots of leeches from Minerva here. Yeah, I'm not sure why sometimes he moves and sometimes he doesn't. Maybe they're still using spells? Alright, more leeches on the robot. Yeah, I think the most I ever watched Arnold Schwarzenegger was Jingle All the Way. You know, that little Christmas comedy movie. You know, where he goes, "Put that cookie down! No!" And where someone did like a goofy remix of it. But yeah, I never watched too much of his other stuff. Alright. First, try and get the druid back up, assuming this works. Okay, it doesn't work for some reason. I thought... That's weird.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh well.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Yeah, it was definitely a good one. Oh, yeah, True Lies. I don't think I saw that one. But again, I haven't really watched too many any movies, so... Oh well. Alright, it's gonna get 2 turns, but luckily he's fairly confused, so... This won't do too much. And Grenade is at least delayed reaction, so... Ooh, there we go. He's gonna die with that. He's now at the point where we have more leeches than health. There we go. Sarah Connor's safe now. Or John Connor, either one.
This next one is for you, and it is called...
Hey, Dr. Beanies, did you meet the Terminator lately? So check this out. You know that death bot Hitler sent from the future to kill you? Oh, that was sent by Hitler? Damn, I guess Hitler's Skynet? Okay, this is gonna ignore. It was riddled with science. I was able to hack together what us men of science call an antenna. Okay, cool. I won't bore you with the technical mumbo-jumbo. Yeah, Sarah and John's movies, yeah. That thing might be our ticket out of this pee-pee-soaked tech hole. Just take this thing to an active volcano in the Jurassic period. Leave it there and I'll do the rest. Oh man, I've got such a huge deer right now. I feel lightheaded. Oh, get on it. That might just be the weird stuff I've been taking, but... Yeah, first one was Sarah, and then it was trying to protect John Connor. Right, let's get stuff sorted out.
Meow.
Yeah, let's start sending some cats on to Baby Jack as well, because we gotta work on him a lot as long as Frank. Ella, you get to go to me. And now it's time to once again do some cleaning up cats. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 8 cats we gotta get rid of. Probably gonna get rid of some of the older cats, because at this point, I think the main reason I kept them around was for that one boss fight, because I did get a little bit spoiled about his gimmick of having high brace at the start, but other than that, I didn't mostly blind. Alright, let's actually look at the receiver antenna anyway. Alright, we lost the guts, the mage robes, and the needles as well, okay. Place it in front of pass, all events cause special happenings. Gain charge when an ally spends mana, okay. Not sure what that special happenings things means, but okay. Although I think I may know, because I think I saw it at one point. Alright, time to retire you, Minerva. Yeah, let's go Frank. Because I want to get another room in this house, because I feel like these rooms are a little too crowded. I would love to put some more mutation stuff in these, especially since how they reworked the mutations. You only get like the stat changing ones until you get up to like... Let me check the patch notes now. Real quick. It said... Until over 10 mutation. In which you just get like the +2, -1 stat ones. Alright. Okay, again, let's look at the cats again. Yeah, Lou I think I can get rid of now. The tail mutation is fine, but... don't see anyone who's gotten it, but we'll send you off, Blue. Alright. Just zoom back over to Lou. Here you are.
Yeah.
Meow.
So that's 3, 4 more cats. Alright, I think I can get rid of you. You know, something like any older cats is there's less of a chance they actually have some fun with a kid, with one of their kids. Atlas, I kind of like your head mutation because of the range and reach, so I'll keep you around. Katrina, you and Atlas have a kid? I can't tell because it doesn't show like what kids you've had. Which is a little bit annoying, but oh well. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that little picture up there of like sort of loves and hates. Like I can see the heart obviously, but the other one is, I'm guessing like a knife through their head. I don't know what it looks like. We'll send you off since you're kind of beaten up, and I want to get you from. Actually, I just noticed you have a ton of mutations. Let me look at those. Alright, yeah, I think we'll just send you on over to Baby Jack. So you can hopefully get some better furniture. I'm not exactly sure how the furniture tiers work out, but maybe we'll figure it out. Alright, 2 more. Yeah, I think some of these are from like when I got a Shimmer event, so they all got extremely mutated. Like gaining charge to take damage, or basic attack inflicts poison, but you start battle with poison as well. This guy's just got some really long back leggies. Shaggy, you're 7 in strength, so I think I'll keep you around for that. So I don't see any other cats with like a 7 in strength, so maybe I'll have you go out and adventure so you can gain some experience and breed then. We'll see. Your other stats aren't like amazing, but your other feats, that's something. Oh, and you got a brace mutation, that's cool. Earl Grey, we've got plenty of cats with 7 con, so we'll send you on over to Tracy. Alright, 1 more cat. Rodrigo, how about I'll send you off? And yeah, he has ADHD, which is kind of a funny one. You get more intelligence and speed, but you have to take every turn, whenever he's active, you have 5 seconds to actually choose, otherwise he'll have AI move for him. It's funny how a lot of the weird little disorders can be. Alright. Now just move 1 from up here to down here, and we should be good for at least parity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. A lot of rejections. Piaf died. Bruno, Lawrence, and Mr. Love evolved. Yeah, at this point they just get like the basic ones of like +2 to stat, -1 to another. Where's Piaf again? You know, it's be nice to just kind of spread out the cats so I can see where everyone is a bit easier. Alright, new guy. 6 and 4 stats, not bad. Bad. I need to start out with a monk's skill, that's pretty decent. Right, let's see, first off. Yeah, okay. Not super amazing. I think you're like part of there for genetic diversity. Toss you away. Do some cleaning. Anything in here? I think that's everything. Oh, I got a Rosie the Riveter poster, cool. Completely missed that. Must have got that from when I ganked my runs. Yeah, I'll put that in there. Oh, I just gotta appreciate some of the old school strong woman art. Especially with this like a cat version of them. I also got a picture for a cat work orange, which is cute. I mean, the movie itself isn't cute, obviously, but still. And now the new generation. Let's see. Ruth, you have trample and weird eyebrows. He's your parent. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like a threshold between not inbred and slightly that I'm crossing over, but I'll probably send you out, especially since I need space, so. 1, 2, you've got the beefy eyebrows. Alright. Extra hit is kinda useless on you though, but we could figure that out. The pawn's showing a lot of 6s, that's fine. First of all, you got 4 things, but you're pretty inbred. Let's see. Okay, gotta move Frosty and Hagrid. Where is Frozia? Or were they the one I sent out? Oh no, there's Frozia. No new inbreeding or defects yet, so I'll keep you around at least. Samwise, we got We Are One, which is pretty fun. Just gotta have a way to get rid of the soul link on yourself, though, is a big issue. Otherwise, you can hurt yourself a lot. And this is one of the moves that got removed from Arthur because it was one of those moves that was too powerful. He's basically a mini-boss that's a Jester class. So yeah, keep you around. Farina, you're 7 speeds, not bad. And also you got the range mutation, which is nice for rangers. Mr. Mittens, you're a little ice boy. So I can take you. Regulus got 3 7s, good. Yeah, okay, that's our cats. So time to figure out who we're gonna send to the Jurassic to go drop off that thing. Right, Shaggy is gonna take you because you're strong. Alright, let me actually look. Who haven't we beaten the past yet? Oh, I notice now he actually looks messed up there instead of like little black eyes, the slightly broken glasses, and one little sad-looking eyebrow. Alright, so let's see. In terms of melee classes, the fighter hasn't gone to the past yet. So you might make a decent fighter. Especially since you can boost up your speed so you can get around quicker. Definitely want a cleric, of course. But maybe Annabelle. Jeff, you're alright. I mean, you do have regeneration and ponder, so maybe you could make a decent mage. Especially since they've done that buff for mages, so we could take you at the past. Although, granted, you could also joke they make a good tinker since it's Jeff from Earthbound. Okay, I convinced that myself. Maybe I should make him a tinkerer. But I do want some ranged guys from the past, so let's look for someone who might be good there. Dura Lavandino. I can take you. Got some decent stats and 6 in range, so that works. And yeah, I could take a thief, but we are going on the challenge mission, remember, so I do want some decent builds. Alright, food box. We're banned for reach. I'm not sure what slot that goes into. I'll grab for now. Also, I really step briefly that the Caveman song was on the radio for a bit. Because I am kind of curious if it... Hang on. No, I'm a little curious. Yeah, because remember, in the past it plays like a version with like the caveman going unga bunga and all that, but there's actually like a version with lyrics, so I was a little like curious of seeing if the version on the radio plays the version with lyrics. Alright, let me see. The rubber band is... Okay, it's glasses material, that's fine. I think we needed a bit more of that, so... I'm good, that's fine. Anyhow, we could just go out. I was curious about the whole thing, but... You know, maybe if he gets to Lord Bunga, I can go play the English version instead. Alright, Jeff, we were gonna go with a tinker for you. Partially because you're smart, and partially because you have the Jeff Adenut's name. You're gonna be a hunter. Because again, we definitely want some range on this one. You'll be our cleric, and you're gonna be a fighter. Alright, let's see. Rocket skates, so dash forward and hurt your people. Resurrect bodies. Air trap and thorn arrows, okay. Might want to try and get you something that spawns summons, especially for Lord Bunga. Healer hurt allies, and low characters get dodge chance. Move in front of an enemy and always crit enemies who damage you. Okay, that's pretty nice, especially got a build that gives us rewards on damaging enemies. So who's gonna get this? How about you? You can, for now, you can spend it on Featherfeet if need be. Then again, Actually, on you, that makes sense for now. That would get charged, spend it on Ponder, and maybe something else if you get something good. Alright, also remember the Tinker got a bit of a buff as well this patch. Like, let's see, the AI's a bit better at sequencing the basic craft and throw. Like crafting without wasting move and using weapon before flooring it. A blast resistance status effect. Her weapon doesn't cost an action, some lowered mana costs. Conductor makes your weapon inflict electric damage wearing metal. Okay. Alright, gear, let's see. I'll give you the butterfly knife for now. What else for weapons? This was Rebirth. Could be good, especially so you can heal yourself with it. You know, teleport the body and heal yourself a bit. Also helps out some of your good stats as well. Hunter, how about I give you Path of the Void?
Meow.
Just so you can randomly use it to cycle through the voids, the neutrals, the colorless spells. And Tinker, you gotta keep yours empty because you're building stuff. Now hats. What do we got for hats? We do have a thing which syncs up with crits, so I can give you that. Why not? Let's see. We do have a thing that destroys corpses, so we'll give you that actually. The Ranger, how about... Oh wait, that's the next slot. Let's go with...
Meow.
I'll go with the Rattlesnake Hat, why not? Necklace slots, let's see. Yeah, I still don't like a good Necromancer self-downing build for that, which is why I'm saving it. I could give that to you, I guess. Who else wants necklace stuff? Then again, kinetic spikes, since he'll be taking damage, and I'll bounce it back. You can have leather jacket just for a bit of defense. Give you that for freezing something, and you, I think, I'll hold off on. This isn't like super good for you, but I think this will work fine since you'll be away from enemies, so you can avoid losing the buff from that. Actually, no, I want the Prowler's Mask for the backstabs you can get from it, potentially. The Nat 20. Skill Stone could be good on someone, since they're all going to have their basic skills, I think, but... Let's see. Yeah, nothing super amazing in the glasses slot. Actually, I'll give you that instead. And for this, how about... I'll give you some mushrooms, why not? And finally, the healer for, how about... Give yourself a, how about the... Full kilo of catnip, just in case, for emergencies. And I'll give you Clover, just in case you need to get some good luck shots in. Alright, Shaggy's Nature Kids. Tinkerer, bad. Bad Tinkerer. And that just cue me spraying spray bottle with them. Yeah, still very confused at the fact they decided to include some Sonic Shoe stuff in this game. But again, that's one of the reasons I installed that mod that replaces some of the voices with Markiplier. Alright, and give him the stick. Yeah, these guys are dangerous because they can cause injuries. But this guy just moved, so... we can go over here and smack him then. And actually, better yet, smack him then throw a stick at him. Should get him pretty close to death. Okay, not quite close enough for that, but we are a good ways away from these guys here. Yeah, and Stacy's luckily just one of the Stacy's or clones is frozen. I think it's pretty nasty if they just like start charming all your units and they just start beating each other up.
Meow.
Alright. Stack the deck, pretty nice. Boosts luck. Now, let's see if we can get a... Okay, these guys don't move very far, but... Actually... Let's try and go for Bear Trap on the Stacy here. Yeah, the kittens are annoying, but... Luckily, they run away if you hit them once, so they're not too terrible.
Meow. Meow.
Alright. I'm tempted to go after one of these guys. Let's try that. Since we do have Barf Ball. Oh, I guess these guys don't leave corpses. I forgot about that. Instead, just go for a bit of a buff. Yeah, now we're gonna have to deal with these guys up here before they cause trouble. Then again, they're spiderlings, which actually they're gonna go for that, so can't really do much about that. So hopefully, haven't caused any trouble with this, because ooh, nice. Rattlesnake didn't right as he popped out that guy's butt. Nice. Yeah, I would rocket skate into this guy to cause some damage if it wouldn't put me in range of the half cats. You are full though, so do some pondering. And give him this. Oh, okay, there we go. Had to throw the stick. Okay, I think our cleric's gonna get injured right off the bat, unfortunately. Oh, great, they're throwing at the second guy right away. Oh,
Meow.
hang on.
Meow.
Decompose, not what I need right now. Okay, I'm gonna wager they're gonna go this way, because for back attacks, so let's try that. Okay, it worked, but... Oh, good, they're going after the weird jar here.
Meow.
And they gave whatever weird thing in here was in here a concussion. That's a relief. And, okay, only bodies up there, so that's a bad idea. Okay, but at least now we should be fine to get these guys. What were you, jinxed or whatever? It's not too bad, I want to say. It does do like some special stuff beside Fritz, but I think we're good then. Nice Rattlesnake putting in a decent bit of work. And that's a spitball, nice. I'll take that. Decent ranged weapon. Oh yeah, let's see. We've got more Mewgenics on Friday. Gonna try and do more of these quests that we've got now. We've basically finished up Act 3. Or at least the main part. We still gotta do, like, the side quests, of course.
Meow.
Alright. Yeah, take out the half-cat so we can avoid more injuries. And see if you can get Stacy's step in that.
Meow.
Meow.
In front, I'm gonna do Potion Craft. This game I've had in my library for a while. I'm meaning to play it a bit. It's like a nice relaxing stream, but never got around to it. But I am going to the dentist that day, like 10 a.m., so I figured that'd be a good day for it. Okay, do not confront the cat because you'll step in the bear trap. Instead, just step here. It's that way, depending on where she moves, you can go give her a smack. And I think the range on this is just line of sight. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, Saturday we have our monthly Archipelago game.
Meow.
We're using multi-room now because I guess the cheese track, whatever it's called, is shutting down, which is a shame. I have been playing Once Upon a Catamaran there because they actually have that as a multi-world now, which is pretty cool. It's still unstable, but it works decently well.
Meow.
If you know Kagan, and they've played on one of their streams, and it works pretty well for them, I think, so should be good. Okay, let's see. Armor up, which gives armor. Improve for self buffs. That's not bad. Eureka for 3 tech and madness. I think we're gonna go with improved. Never saw Eureka before, but I don't like the risk of having my cat briefly go mad. Oh, it's the birds. Birdemic. All birds are stronger, angry, and 2 or 4 birds spawn each battle. Uh-oh. Get out the wire coat hangers, everyone. I'm told that's the thing they hate the most. Okay, so they'll get +2 to their stats. Well, luckily these birds will distract the half-dogs. I always hate those things. They always get 2 movement normally, and they can just combo off for each other like you're seeing right there. And especially not fun when they do it to the cats. Ooh, bomb, nice. Hang on, let's just go bonk ourselves on the head a bit to make ourselves stronger. You know how that works, right? Alright. What do we want to hit first? That dog is gonna unfreeze after its next turn, so how about... We'll go after this little bird here. They also have that whole little kitten thing of like flying away whenever they get hit, so that's good. Alright. These guys shouldn't be too much of a bother. Yeah, they do still hit fairly hard though as a counterattack, so a ranger's gonna be good for that. Oh right, the half-dogs are getting buffs from killing the birds as well, so that's something to worry about a bit. Oh, nice. Perfect position for you to fly into. Because now we can kill and get whatever loot you drop. I'm assuming these guys still drop loot. Even though they're trying to recreate that one schlocky horror movie. Oh, nice, a grenade. I'll take that. And let's go over here to kill this bird quickly. That's a constitution boosting item, so good. Yeah, I could get used to this event. The birds are more dangerous, but they also seem to go after the enemies as well. Or at the very least, these dogs are attacking them as well because their AI is not the brightest. And they're prone to just, you know, causing chaos wherever they go. Alright. Fighter's hurt, but... I think you'll be able to kill the half-dog if you go next, so... Let's wait on zapping them. Even if it does have that chance of stunning them. Feels like it would be a bad idea.
Meow.
Okay, you can't hit them if you go backwards, so how about... Yeah, I think I am gonna have to... Alright, small meteor. Okay, not the worst thing that could happen, but... Let's take a little bit of damage, just get this guy out of the way. Here, fighter's safe. But yeah, I think that game of, of Repo is gonna be, 5 PM on Thursday, I think. Yeah, the 28th, so that's when it starts, but... I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream it or not, but it'll still be fun to play it a bit. It'll be on... Whose channel is... Who's hosting that game? Let me check while my snake goes biting some dogs. It is... Right, Guardian of the Fourth Wall, that's the one. Alright. You're not gonna have the range to go heal them, so let's just finish... Let's just kill them off to mitigate any more damage we could be getting. Alright, good job, team. And you've got, let's see, swap units to make him an alpha. Buffs, let's go for this for healing. For movement, I mean. Because some nice movement skills are always handy. Oh, nice, got the creepy photo. That's fun. Oh, one sec, let me mess around with some stuff on OBS here real quick. And we should be good. Alright, there we go. I don't think we're gonna use the grenade just now, but definitely good to think about that, because it's a pretty nice item. Oh, we don't have to get this mask? Okay, sure. Health regen, and heal for extra. So technically you should go to the cleric, but you do need the health regen, so I'm gonna keep it on you for now. And now it's cold now. Okay, guess that's what's going on, is that means you get more gimmicks every round. So, it's flying in random direction, ice element, and random lightning strikes. Okay. That's a little troubling. Kill Jester. Alright, so in that case, we're just gonna have to wait a bit and wait for Jingles here to thaw out. In the meantime, let's just go beat ourselves in the head with a hammer to make ourselves... Oh, right, the birds. Okay, we're out of range so far. But yeah, you're in no condition to go after... Actually, how much? 7 damage. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for now. We're gonna wait for a cleric to give you a bit of a patch up, then you can go kill some birds.
Meow.
Oh, right. I also gotta keep an eye on that, because that means that's showing which way the wind's gonna blow at the end of each round. Alright, back in fighting form. And really counter-fight. I think it'll counter-fight if I shoot from here, so... Go something a little bit harder. Okay. And don't go jumping into the spikes, please.
Meow.
Alright, Arthur's out, so what are you gonna do, buddy? Alright, so just don't step there. Oh, thanks, Lightning. Yeah, one thing a pigeon could do that much damage, but... You're pretty beefy, it turns out. Alright. We will go zap you for potential of getting a, Okay. And yeah, if we hit you from here, then that means you'll just die and we can't counter it. Good. No one's gonna be going back this way, so... Give ourselves the bonk. This somehow makes us better at stuff. Yeah, as usual, I will probably go looking for something that'll give him tech, because that's pretty important for if you want to do a good tinker run. You can make stuff like bazookas and SMGs. Alright, you're in front of us, so let's give you the butterfly knife. Just one, but something. Magnify, that is... Okay, it's basically nothing. I think it like boosts your range or something, but...
Meow.
Until the end of your turn, but he didn't really do anything, so we were fine with that. Ooh, luck boosts? Sure, maybe we can get a crit off on this chicken. Nope, oh well.
Meow.
Yeah, I should probably focus on Arthur more, just in case he gets something nasty. Oh, I guess he can still hit, even though he's technically, you know... Alright, first let's get back over here for... Oh, we're out of range. Okay, so first off... We move back over here. Alright, we don't have any way of healing ourselves, so let's see. Alright, okay, I guess you can just do what I thought. I didn't see it there for a sec. And let's hide back here for a bit. Just in case he gets something nasty out. Ooh, bit rough, but... Could be worse. Luckily, the chicken is just running off in the corner, so that's fine. Alright, Let's get some damage done on little Jingles here. Ooh, 2 crits. Can we get a third? Actually. Not meant to throw that, but... So I was worried about where we'd bounce, but this works. This'll hit the fighter, so let's wait on that. Just bunk ourselves and hope that maybe he'll go after the tank Jeff, because he's pretty beefy right now. He's at least got a lot of health on him, so... less likely to go falling down. Yeah, this was... If it weren't for the fact that we're doing the whole weird weather quest right now, then... I joke that I'd probably have this... in this episode called something like Weathering with Mew, as opposed to... something that's going to be clearly Terminator related. Jingles is dead. Game over. Oh, and I guess we don't have to kill the chicken after all. Let's see, how about... Bob into the air, knock back a unit. Now let's go with exertion. Okay, that's more money. I think we're good for now, but... Okay, you're fairly healthy after that battle, so I don't think you need the snack right away. Yeah, still got 2/3 your health, so I'll just have you carry it for now, I guess. Egg is nice, but I think I'm good on... Actually, you can go. You can hold on to it for now. Just get a little bit extra money out of it. I will give you back the pill before the boss fight, though. All right, let's see. 2 robots, or 2 these bots, 2 security bots, and 2 cop bots. Oh, and a chicken, right? Ooh, nice crit right off the bat. Okay, it does trigger the cop bot. And that security bot, but not the other one. Oh, maybe it's because the bolt hit this guy, and that's what triggered the, them to go moving around. Oh, not great. I wanted that loot. Nope. Yeah, go beat up the cop bot for pushing through your buddy there. Alright, battery, which is bad against these things, because they'll just energize them, give them more turns, so...
Meow. Meow.
Let's have you focus on this guy since he's basically almost... Oh, I see why he has such small health. Well, because the other guy... Because getting hit, that buff gave him like 5 health instead of 1. Ah, great. At least didn't attack yet. Oh, now he's attacking. And shooting, which is even worse. Alright.
Meow. Meow.
Let's see. Don't have any debuffs, so let's head up. If I shoot you, I think they'll go over me, so let's go on a trap and... Oh, okay, I'll just shoot right through him. Okay. Less than ideal. Now this guy's finally out. Alright, what do we do? What do we do here? Shouldn't do anything to these guys, anyone, so do that. Gotta kill these things, so there we go, that's one down. Oh, jeez. Alright, we can only use that once per round. Alright. Needs healing you. Okay. And you. And right, you. This is what the snack is for. Come on, chicken. Go beat up these cop bots, please. Ah, come on. Again? Oh good, one of the cop bots died apparently. Not exactly sure what killed him, but good. Not sure if this guy was attacking, but that's fine. No, we don't necessarily need to kill the cop bots, just the other guys, then they deactivate apparently. So again, can't use the batteries, so... Actually we can, just throw out the chicken. Anything better? Ooh, small bomb, definitely a bit better. Question is, can't really throw it anywhere. Just right here, but then these guys will go after us, so... Yeah, if I had a way to move here, throw the bomb, and then run away, then I might be able to do something, but... Let's just see if we get any good stats out of this. Like, lots of speed I'm seeing, which is nice. How much is the range in a bomb? Like 4 spaces, so... That'll work. Okay, that's nice that they're stomping around, doesn't actually beat up the cat body. Does that one not be good? And also nice to see that the spiders infesting them doesn't cause them to go walking around and stabbing stuff. Right.
Meow.
Goes off I don't really need. Magnet. Could be useful, but... Alright, let's see. How about... If I move here, you won't be able to shoot me, so... Not quite enough. Oh, nice. Apparently he did something. And the cop bot is engaged in some of that police brutality we're so used to. Yeah, I still remember them doing that in like my very first run, this where they just start beating up corpses. It's how I can tell this game is made in USA, where the cops will just beat up down to kittens. Well, that's bad. You know what? I'm going to use my mulligan right now. We're just gonna reset and pretend the fighter dying never happened. Yeah, Steven will be upset, but you know. We can have one mulligan per game, so why not use it? Yeah, as long as you don't use it more than once is where things are fine. He just gets grumpy at us. And threatens to kill us and all that. Yeah, he's a lot more violent than I thought he would have been from Time Fuck. Maybe his time in Isaac made him more vicious. Yeah, I'm doing it again. Messing with the rules, you know. Shame and all that. You're gonna come to some scream and stab me, yep. Yeah, maybe instead let's just go for the basic route. So what do we got? Okay, zombie cats. That's also not a fun one, especially as they're gonna eat the corpses we kind of want to keep around. For our cleric to go use them, so let's see. Bunch of spun cats, okay. Oh, snake got ya. So fighter does weakness. We also got a psychic, tinkerer, and I can't tell your face is in the way. Oh, you're gray, so... Is that you? No, you're a ranger. Okay, I see now. And yeah, we still gotta focus on the birds as well, because they're gonna go after us, so let's go spit on them a bit. And bonk our head to make ourselves more brainy. That's how that works, right?
Meow.
Snake at least help out with poison.
Meow.
Good.
Meow.
We have the void. That is proliferate, which is fun, but I feel like you can't really use that often. It would be fun to like get a build where you could just like really double up on an enemy's status effects a ton. Oh well. Oh, that's a spun cat. I was wondering why there's a red corpse there. I'm used to seeing the skull and seeing it unlike an actual cat of mine. Oh, and Ice Element is making these ice shard tiles instead of the bramble. Okay, good. Psychic the chicken. Psychic choke the chicken. Again, if they're attacking them, that means they're not attacking us, which I'm fine with.
Meow.
Alright, rebirth. Good attack. Okay, let's get you.
Meow.
Just enough to kill ya.
Meow.
Oh, guess rebirth is only once per turn, I guess? That's fine. Yeah, I also did have my Kuso Grande match round 2 yesterday. I wound up getting 4th place in that one. Alright, Zombie Kitten. It was Dino Wars, I think it was called. So it spelled some of that old school, like, DYNOWARZ, you know, that old school kind of extremist-ish kind of aesthetic. It was pretty decent at first, but I think around like, Area 7 is where a lot of us started choking because of just... Because, like, there's some... You gotta do a lot of precision platforming there. Okay, if I do the area, it won't hit them. Okay. Also, it froze them, I think, because it was like a water attack, maybe? Okay, good to know. It was still pretty fun. Like, yeah, last year was like tons of precision platforming with no checkpoints. Basically, you have to go into the area, go through several screens, kill the boss at area, which is the same with every like area where you're on your foot,
Meow.
then head back out. Alright, you can kill them, so do that. We get ourselves some spider. Oh, never mind, spider's dead. And they're luckily focusing on the chickens and birds here.
Meow.
Alright, let's get rid of the zombie kitten at least. Doesn't go biting you. And... Okay, just enough to go hit. One hit. And the birds are going wild. Oh, watch out. Selfish, we have to take care of the zombie kitten as well for battle be considered one. We have just enough to reach this one at least, so we'll do that. Okay, I'll still kill ya. Oh, right, see, that's a 3. A 3. I thought I was looking at the 6 and not 3. Alright, in that case, let's just try to beat some of these chickens while we're waiting for this guy to thaw out.
Meow.
Let's see, you're at a 9, so you seem like you can die. Ooh, even better, and you get a nice little shirt out of it.
Meow.
Yeah, I guess our shot just freezes enemies because it's spit. In that case, let's just get ready to go kill the last guy. And whatever whatever zombie crawls out of the ground.
Meow.
Have your snacks.
Meow.
Get a bit of healing in.
Meow.
Alright.
Meow.
Yeah, definitely isn't a long game, that one. It's supposed to be... We haven't had a rule where if we beat the game, we can do a second loop, but if we lose in that loop, we can't use any continues or anything. This game did like a continue system and stuff, but we said don't use it because it'll be back further than when we were before. Okay, this will kill him. There we go. Well, preserved zombie meat. Nice to eat, but still something. Okay, follow spiders, since I want something that'll give us some distractions against the later guys. Okay, cool shirt, so charisma but fragile. I'll put on now, sure. Now we got rain. Rain and snow. Not sure how that works out, to be honest. Focus bands, crits knocks it back, which is no magic damage. This might actually be good for some healing. Especially on a cleric, but what do you get? Use your weapon, use it again for free. Or something that makes you small but more mobile. Let's go with dual wield. So I already got a pretty nice weapon, so we can get lots of bleed off on it. Even if it's only usable once per round. Yeah, if you had Passians, this would go really well with this.
Meow.
But yeah, you may want to equip that now instead. You equip the freezing baby. So you can get some extra health on ya. Alright, spewer time. Yeah, I could tell who it was because it doesn't have like a little special event beforehand where the game asks you like do some science on a cat. Okay, things might be a bit easier because of the fact that I don't think he's going to be able to get the lava out. Honestly, it may actually be a good idea to let him get a lava pill, so that way he eats that, and then when he tries to burn us, it just doesn't do anything special. Maybe. Oh, and I just noticed there's a chicken right next to you. Watch out.
Meow.
Okay, that actually works. Now it's gonna fly off. But yeah, in that case, maybe if he does get the, oh, nicely struck by the birds as well. Good job.
Meow. Meow.
But in that case, I may want to try and focus on, let him get a lava pill, so that way he just, like, shoots out stuff which doesn't give us any status conditions. Because it'll just be cured the second he tries to do something. Alright. Okay, that's a creep pill, aka the basic kind. And yeah, we got these damn zombies as well. Never fun. Right, just bonk with a hammer. I thought I was moving their shoot. Oh well. And I do have to worry about the fact that if I try and punch him, he will briefly eat one of my guys. That's one of his big gimmicks, so... I'm gonna leave the lava pill for now, because the how this thing works. Oh nice, he's going after Spewer as well, good. Look for some spiders. Right on your nuts and on your nipples. Alright. Yeah, this is the downside of letting him get that stuff aside. It does heal him. But again, if he gets a lava pill, I don't think we'll be able to do much about with burning us. Okay, I want some healthy, so I think I'm gonna go for smack him in the back, get some extra damage. And let's get into Birch and put in some good health. Oh. Alright, that is a lava pill, so... Hold on, grab it. You're grabbing. Trying to beat the wind, I guess. Yeah, I got a fighter over there, but needs more mana for the confront, and also the fact I want to get rid of those pills there. Yeah, see, now all he does is spawn obsidian instead of actually lava. Let's see. Yeah, I can have me go here. First, use up all that mana you've been building up. Yeah, just bonk yourself on out the hammer and make yourself nice and strong. Yeah, it's got me thinking of Casualty and knowing again how you can give yourself brain damage in that game. And I don't say it as a joke, you know, like having a stalactite fall on your head and burning your brain until you have trouble, until you have like occasional seizures or something. It's this thing that happens in that game. Alright. Yeah, 3 damage from that is not nearly as bad.
Meow.
I'm curious about this, if I use this and it will become a permanent on this bonus slot or what?
Meow.
I'm not sure. Oh well. Also, it sucks about the TARS that makes it super slow, so... Can't even get to him this turn. Alright, in that case, just spit on him. Alright, it does freeze him for a bit, that's nice. You're pretty close to death, so let's try and go for this chicken. Oh, nice. Another golden egg. And another corpse. And more spider wings. Oh, never mind, they're gone now. Oh, and there's a new zombie kitten. And mostly just a pain, because again, you gotta kill them before you finish the battle, so... Not quite, but no, well. Decent hit. Oh, now we can confront him. There we go, let's do that. And give him our dual-wielded butterfly knife. Equally not bad, pretty good. Next up it is glass shards, so we can go for some more cuts. There we go, 10 bleed, that's gonna be good. Gonna be dying fairly soon, but how's our health looking? Okay, 2 cats are looking barely injured, so let's get on that. God, that line. Yeah, he's officially at low health. Still could use some healing, so let's keep going.
Meow.
There we go, now I can shoot you.
Meow.
Healing bolts. That's okay. Yeah, and it's the animal apocalypse, and Mailman is the most doomed of them all, because you know how the dogs can be. Alright. We'll try and take out this guy here. Okay, good. Wasn't quite sure if it would work, but I guess the back attack did enough extra damage. Everyone's still looking alright. Alright, more lava, which really doesn't do anything. Except just makes some slightly rougher terrain. As much as the tar, I'm not sure.
As far as the eye can see, filled with fur and hooves and fins.
Ooh, nice crit. If he doesn't get any more pills, he should die at the end of the round. And then it's just a zombie kitten to deal with. Actually. I'm not quite sure what that one is, but... Okay, I thought the, double... Oh, well, I thought that getting hit from the back would cause it to do 2 instead of 1. But now it's just one more zombie cat, because these things keep spawning. Definitely one of the more annoying events, just having to constantly deal with more of these guys spawning. That is tar, so you're fine stepping in it. Just gets a little bit gross is all. And give him the stick. Here we go. Let's see. Double damage skills counts and counts the basic attack. That might be good since you have to improve. And so I'm not sure how you can lightning rod yourself for the tech, so... Let's go with weapon proficiency for now. Alright, you don't have anything in this slot, so how about... the lunchbox for now, just for self-healing. Anything I want on you? Yeah, so double checking empty slots again. Let's see. Nothing in the glass spot. Okay. Alright, let's get out here with this lab with zombies, angry birds, rain, and snow at the same time. And let's go to the past.
Meow.
Let's see who gets a mutation this time.
Meow.
I think, yeah, it's our cleric. Judging by who goes on the bottom, because they're the one who steps out, mutates, and the others fall out. Okay, I think you got the weird tail, so more intelligence, less charisma. Not terrible, I'll take that. And yeah, here we just have snow all the time, so... any spitballs are gonna freeze stuff. Alright, round one, time to kill some babies. Okay, let's move you in position to go fighting, but not like... but you know, not close enough they can actually beat us up. But don't worry, given that this is the old times, I don't think these babies are gonna last very long anyway. I mean, they probably don't even have names yet, because in this time when infant mortality rate is so high, you can't get too attached to your children, you know? You know, it's what they say about the urn of despair, except there's like several dozen of them. Okay, so this is just transforms. I was a little curious about that. Let's get this child out of here. Okay, you're still in range, so bear trap here. Protect you from whatever little child comes after us next. Anyway, we'll take damage, but I do want the stat buff. And plus net gain. Oh, broke the bear trap. Okay, less than great. But if we do this, I think we can kill this baby before they do anything too bad. Oh right, and also because of the ice shards, that'll help as well. Alright, you're safe from this baby for now. Oh, didn't even see that spiderlings there, but... at least they're dodgy. Oh right, they're dodgy because they protect the weak. Okay, maybe I did think... okay, I forgot about that part of it, so it's good for like the... for if you have minion spam. Okay. Alright, this one still has yet to go and is gonna go after the cleric. I don't think they'll level up to caveman, so we'll just wait for it. And yeah, these guys are gonna move up in a bit, so... just improve yourself and get ready for when they move in. Also, Feraldi Ultra is coming up, like, what is it, 2 weekends from now? Yeah, the weekend of the 6th, so... that's gonna be fun. I know there's some controversy about the fact they have to do, like, some age verification stuff, but... it's kind of thing where it's like they kind of have to, I feel like, because otherwise... oh, there we go, baby dead. And again, we'll throw down a... oh, right, there's one there, so how about here? Like, I'm sure they won't have to worry about that, but I don't know. I don't know too much about the situation, so I'm just sort of going off what I kind of vaguely understand. But I'm also going to be doing Once Upon a Katamari that weekend at Power Up with Bride. Definitely going to have to practice that a bit, because I haven't done it in a while, except for like that testing out the archipelago run of it I'm going to try doing on Saturday. But babies are flanking us. Right, Shaggy, this is what we trained for. Like Zoink, Scooper getting flanked by cave babies! Brave babies! Don't worry, Shaggy. Just shank this baby. Or I guess just do some fancy slicing and dicing with that butterfly knife. Oh, there's one left, okay. Only just noticed him, but we got this. Baby's just gonna eat a spider, as they do. And you're gonna shoot him. Nice crit. But yeah, again, given how the mortality rate for kids in this time, I'm sure we barely had much that... Okay, let's see. Second life. Gaining points gives healing and luck. I'm gonna go with this for now. Just avoid casting spells too much. Okay, fortune necklace. Oh, if I'd known that's what that was, I would have probably kept it on so I could have someone get the alms for the poor. Oh well. And now we have Snowy Hurricane, which is wind blows everything, just 10,000 random direction. Alright. Mammoth baby, saber-toothed cat, and wereman. So man is because where is like man, isn't it? Multi-headed made attack, jump attacks in range, hates cavemen. Alright. Right, baby mammoth is a little too far away, so we're just gonna get prepared here for a big fight. I do realize that because of the ice, I can actually like strategically place down a bear trap on someone, but I think they're all gonna move before I get the chance to do that. Actually. And let's hope he moves this way. And I just realized now I'm gonna get pushed into the range, I think, but... Oh, never mind. The caveman's gonna move us. For the werecat. If you remember correctly, apparently you have a small chance of turning a caveman into one of these guys if they get hit by, if they get bitten by one of the saber-toothed cats. Whoop. That was a little wild, but... Alright. Unfortunately, you're not in range, so just gonna have to work on some self-improvement. That's fine. We're gonna make Jeff a real tanky boy. Or beefy as well. Any of the two. And our fighter's gonna have to start laying into these guys. Because otherwise our range hunter's gonna get pretty hurt. Alright, let's see. First off, let's go with you. Alright, you also get some fear off of that because of the crits. Alright, good. And now let's go with Exert. And we can't reach the cave werecat, unfortunately, so let's just go hunt some mammoth. I think they have a special thing where the corpse has a lot more health than the usual dead corpse. Alright. Yeah, you taking damage is alright. Just rather our hunter not get too beaten up. Alright, and Quinn's gonna go this way, so... Can't really do much about making these guys do much. Oh well. And healer, let's see, yeah. You're sleeping, right. Oh, right, Exert, so... These guys are gonna lay into you next round, unfortunately. Unless... Okay, that'll do just enough to kill them. And get back over here, all your buddies. Yeah, I'm a little worried about how much that spear flies around with whenever the wind blows. Yeah, it's normally like a thing some of the cavemen can use, but if you hit it, then it goes flying. And your next weapon is another stick. That's fine. I guess your build is doing pretty good with just basic weapons. I just bonk yourself on how to that hammer a lot. And yeah, that's not a great position for Shaggy, you know, with a saber-toothed cat right behind their butt, but we can just, it'll be fine. We can have the health for it, and regen. Right, not in range for you, so... Oh well. Oh, I can emergency, right. Let's do that. Wee woo, wee woo. Or for you, burst out of this caveman and lycanthrope. Alright. We should have this turned. Would you do the honors, Jeff? Alright, give him the stick. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be busy though. Also got like to work on the last episode of this season of the Fox and 4 podcast, so that's something I gotta do. Okay, tricky traps, might as well grab that. Helps our bear trap a bit. Gonna be a little hard to use with the hurricane, but or maybe easier. Could be either one. Hair clip is it's fine. It's basically when you're down, your next ally gets an extra turn. Would rather not get down though, of course. Ooh, fireflies, that's nice. Let's just look for allies. Good. And we've got the Flintstones again. Alright, Mama's frozen. And we don't have the agility to go over to get to these guys, so we're just gonna wait here. And wait for Poobles to get a little bit closer. Alright, let's blow up this child. But now we've got the mushroom improve, I'm thinking maybe we should give the mushroom to someone else. Maybe like our fighter, someone who could make use of getting a bit more intelligence. Alright. I'm pretty sure you're gonna move, so let's just go. Let's try setting a bear trap here and see what happens. See if he tries to go that way and it gets pushed into it. No, oh well. It was worth a try. And we're just gonna wait on using our skills so we can get the regen. Okay, just snapshot on this ice cube mom, so nothing too big. Alright, let's go give Fred a nice shave. Sorry, Fraud. And pull back. Yeah, I do want to do like a little bit of damage to everyone because the fact they get braced as some more family members die. Which can make things a little bit tougher for killing someone, but not super hard, just a little bit. Alright, jump on the child. And I don't think you have range for the pogo stick throwing. Okay. At the very least, the fact that our weapon damage now skills means we're actually going to be doing some stuff now. He now that's like 6 damage now. Really makes his weapons a lot better. I can only imagine how much damage you could do with like an SMG if you had that skill. Or that passive. Okay, again, not a great winds direction, so we're just gonna... Ooh, Burgeoning Berry, I'll take that. But yeah, now let's work on Wilma here. So we can get some damage off on her now that she's awake. And you can't quite reach anyone's hit, so... Just go heal the, how are you health looking? 24, 22, okay. I gotta say, this version of the song really feels like it'd be in Trombone Champ, just with the horns playing. Oh, whoops. I thought that got disarmed by some of the winds. Uh-oh. Maybe Poobles put it down. That could be the case as well. Alright, let's throw this whole pogo stick at the child's butt. Again, when I put it that way, it sounds very wrong, but that's just what I'm doing. And let's get out of here real quick. Oh, okay, I guess you just zoom into the skates instead of actually getting out of there. Wait, you can still rocket skate out of here. Okay. Okay. Beaten up, but you're alright. You'll survive. Oh. Although I can't say the same for... Not sure if I can say the same for a fighter. Especially since he's right in front of the dad. Alright. Yeah, let's just go for the kill. Not quite. Right, actually, right. This'll do it. This'll save him. Bit in the dad and make him freeze. Yeah, good thing I remembered how that works actually, because that could have been bad. And I think I'm ready to start using mana now. Gotta fire back up to ship shape. And get a few kills in as well. But yeah, now they have 2 brace, so we're not doing as much. And let's burst out of your mother's corpse like some really weird, morbid birthday party. Ooh, nice, they went into the spikes. That helps out a bit. Now the child is nearly dead. Oh, right, you're mobile because he stepped in a bear trap. Well, in that case, give yourself some hammering. Oh yeah, I did have a really funny interaction yesterday. I was doing a bit of posting on my alt account because, yes, I do have an alt account now. I made it like a month or 2 ago, I want to say. There's not like too much art and stuff of mine on there. There's like one piece I had made from a friend over in the VR Furry Friends group. And then, alright. Child is dead. They fell on some spikes. Yeah, I was just thinking about some little bit of a thought of the day with and stuff, and okay, I think if I put this here, he'll walk into it. Or no, he'll run away in fear. Uh-oh. Oh, good, the rock triggered it. Oh, yeah, just some like fun little spicy thought. And Cheetan wound up liking it. If you don't know them, they're like a Japanese mascot, just like some sort of baby fairy or something. I just found it really funny of seeing Cheetan popping up in my likes as I'm just like thinking about something fun to do with the trans friend, just help me get that gender euphoria. And just like, wait, what are you doing here, Cheetan? This does not feel like the kind of place you'd be in. But, oh well, it's weird. Just got a good laugh out of me. Just never expect Cheetan to pop up. I know Cheetan, they're big on trans rights and all that, but just not the kind of thing I'd expect them to pop up, but the kind of place I'd expect them to throw a leg down. Alright, if we get a lot of this thing, maybe we can throw a battery in his head so hard it cracks his skull open. Oh, I also get some more turns as he loses family members I know as well. You are pretty low, but so in that case, I will have you rocket skid on out of here. It hurts, but probably hurts less than getting it clubbed. Yeah, okay. And actually, let's freeze you so you can spend less time harassing our fighter. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess the brace also affects walking on those shards of glass. Alright, what do you want? Yeah, let's give you some intelligence. You could definitely use that so you could actually use confront and stuff more often. I know it's definitely not the usual stat they use, but I feel like you could use it. And right, this is Melon Baller. Blind 3 gives a random eye trinket you don't have one equipped. Would be good for Lord Bunga just so he can blind him a lot. Although the 1 damage isn't really much. How do I get some bleed off, I guess? We'll think about it. Anyway, hi there, Caveman Tracy. Or Cavewoman Tracy. That's so many ice-themed items. Spoonbender I'll take because I can see some folks could really use it. Right, nerd, what do you want? Or science, you know, tinker. What do you want, Jeff? How about some charisma so you can start off the battle getting more of those buffs out? I think maybe I could have you use the melon baller during that fight. I'll think about it. Again, I'm gonna think about it because there's only gonna be like 2 corpses during that fight, so not too many. Alright, we got Yeti cats who have ice attacks and the babies. Who, as we've seen earlier, are babies. Oh, also baby mammoth here. Or mammoth kitten. My question is, will the babies go after these guys or not? It says hates... Oh, it doesn't say hates cats. I was thinking about the cavemen. So who knows if they'll go after these guys. And Stu's starting singing. Lovely singing, girl. Oh, you're the strong one. Okay. And this man's got a really strong unibrow. Look at that. Okay, blow is not amazing. That's something. Yeah, the Skitty Cat should get pushed back into the snow because of how the hurricane going on. Alright, a lot going on there, but Snake died, some babies got beaten up, and this guy's stuffed in a bear trap. Nice. Alright, let's start working up on this mammoth a bit. Good crit. And yeah, let's go with Exert again, just so we can get a kill off on the Yeti. And yeah, move back a bit. Not a ton, just enough so the babies can't reach you. Don't want them eating the cats up and growing up. They aren't super dangerous growing up, I think, but still just don't want any big cavemen running around. Gotta show these kids how rough the Ice Age is, you know? But yeah, I think you'll die if... Well, not immediately, but you'll definitely take some damage as you run away. Ooh, actually, this will guarantee you death. And now the poison will get you. Alright. And once again, just hammer on your head until you're nice and strong. Yeah, also, I did actually manage to get some VR issue I had fixed. There was like something going on where it's like it was being slow. I guess there's like a new network card for us now that Dad made that I didn't notice until just recently. So that's good. I'll hopefully mean I can have a decent time with Feraldi Ultra and all that.
Meow.
Just doing some other stuff. I was wondering what's going on.
Meow.
And that solves it. Yeah, let's freeze the Yeti Cat for now. Just so we can deal with them later on. Alright. And baby gets her head bitten off by a bear trap. Just like my run of Casualties Unknown the other day. Well, I guess in their case they just actually stepped on it as opposed to like falling face first on it, but yeah, it's definitely something that can happen. Fun game for people who like health screens and furries suffering horribly. Alright. Keep bonking. And that should be enough to kill you. Ah, dang, I was hoping... Oh, well, actually you can get him. Oh, no, you can't, you're asleep, but...
Meow.
You can. Alright, nice. Yeah, let's go with some speed action, or no, stats up, because you're kind of dumb. That way we can make use of your Spider Ball more when the big battle comes up. Oh, right, I forgot I could check this to get some cool item. Oh, well. Zapper's not bad. Range select, checked, inflict stun. Ooh, actually, that'd be good for Bunga. Okay. Final event, Morrowind. Okay, so it's 1 space and then 10 spaces. Not sure how that works with just, like, stacks or something. Okay, just a lot of cavemen men. We're just gonna let them start to come closer, but then again, the damage buff is worrying. And there is... Okay, 2 champions, 1 there and 1 there. They're the ones whose eyebrows aren't as well shaven.
Meow.
Like any eyebrows are well shaven in the caveman age.
Meow. Meow.
Alright, let's spit on you to keep the big guy frozen. And let's start working on some of the smaller guys as well. Yeah, multi-hit melee attack, tries to pick up spears, hates cats. Yeah, in this case, you may just want to start throwing out attacks right off the bat.
Meow.
Oh, I see the moon's going 2 different directions at once, apparently. And that moves this way, okay. Uh-oh. That's not the greatest position. Okay, actually works, because now we can work on some of these guys. Let's get moving. Oh, I just noticed it doesn't have enough for Exert, which isn't great, but... Okay, he's got some fear on him. Good, good. So he'll try and run away instead of beating us up. Oh, that one has a spear, I just noticed. Oh, 2 of them have spears. Where'd you guys get those from? I didn't notice you had those. Alright. Gonna have to do some science and beat these guys up quickly. Because I do not like having our cleric stunned. Remember that dome of yours. Make that pogo stick hit your 7s and all that. Alright. And let's go for stun on. How about... you. And let's get a kill on you. There we go. Alright. That's 1 down at least.
Meow.
Oh, you got improve as well. Okay, guess maybe you got copycat? Okay. I'm tempted to use that, but I think we need more allies out here as opposed to the buffs. Yeah, I know. I'm tempted to do that, but... we desperately need to clear these guys out before they cause more issues for us. Okay, they're just the damage as opposed to actually need distractions. That's fine. Ooh, okay, that was a big combo. Just to combine with the back attack. Ooh. Okay, he's not nearly as good anymore. I was gonna say he's doing fine, but now I'm not so sure. We may or may not lose Shaggy here. This is less than ideal. Alright. This one's gonna go like this way and this way as well. Hard to tell which way it's gonna go specifically because of how the thing works, but... move you out here just so these guys don't attack you. I also does bruise as well, which is some fun. Uh-oh. Things are suddenly going south.
Meow.
Alright, don't panic. We still got things we can do here.
Meow.
Burgeoning Blast cannot hit anyone. Best we can do is hit him and get a bit of less health on him. And there goes the fighter. And there goes your leg. And yeah, you get 2 attacks per round, so now you're gonna stun lock him. Am I right? I'm right. These are going well, and then they fell apart. It really does seem to be the Mewgenics way sometimes, where just like things go well and then suddenly just everything explodes at once. Yeah, maybe I should have rushed him down a bit more. Oh well. Zoink Scoop, Shaggy's dead. Alright, let's go get our stuff from like me. Yeah, definitely grabbing the zapper. Okay, we have 2 more cats we gotta clean up before we finish up the day. How about... Mr. Steak, you're alright, I think. Besides, you do have the Dragon Punch. Honestly, I think that's gonna get rid of you, because... in up there, I don't think you have much else I can knock right now. And 1 more cat to get rid of. How about... Lorenz, you have a lot of mutations, so I'll keep you around. Jasper, I'll get rid of you.
Meow.
Pardon me, guys. There we go. There's Jasper. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Emon's figured. Supino's evolved. Deliria. Switch one are Sukon and Deliria quickly. Alright, where's Sukon? And Deliria. Seems like they're a bit older. Not like super old, but where are they? Where are ya? Okay, got like a weird head thing. More luck, less intelligence. And where's Deliria? How that one's pronounced. Okay, you're smarter but weaker. That's fine. Now, new generation. Alright, first what do you got? Unrestricted is interesting. Not sure what skills I want for you, but I will take you. Alright, first let's get some cleaning done.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID.
And more food station boxes.
Come on down to Sickly Shirley's.
More food storage. Pack of blades. Okay, that's a fun one. I'll take that.
County, this next one's called Bravest. It's sadder than powder.
Yeah, just gain more bleed whenever you backstab someone. And new generation. Let's see real quick. Where are you guys? You and I got 2 7s, a lot of charisma, so you start out pretty strong. We are slow, that's fine, we can work with that. Definitely a bit of a hunter type, I guess. Orkins, you're strong and got 3 6s, not bad. Omuchan, a little bit inbred, but 3 7s. And Brainstorm's still good. You're slow, but you're smart and all that, so we can make that work, I think. Dr. Doom, you got Proliferate, which is fun. Flying Fist. And you got Narcolepsy. If you can return or fall asleep, you can heal and gain mana. Okay. That's a bit iffy. I have to wonder, when you wake up, do you go back to sleep? If you wake up from, time running out, do you fall back to sleep right away or what? That's a little bit questionable, even though they do have some weird cool legs. Your appearance, by the way. Yeah, I might want to separate Lorenz and Kiss both if they're getting hit with narcolepsy.
Meow.
It is a good heal though, so I think I'll keep you around despite that. Waluigi! Wah! He's got the derp eyes, so he starts with 2 confusion. Okay. Sorry, Waluigi, but I think we're gonna have to get rid of you. Who are your parents first, so we can figure out who to... King Louie and Mochin. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure one of us would have wanted to name a cat Kitten Waluigi or something. Alright, Waluigi, you're not number 1 today. Wah! You hear as he suck down the pipes as the mad scientist. Blob, okay, Charisma, okay. Not amazing. And I think that's all those cats, so let's try and do one more run with the wither thing. We should still have it since it's a quest item. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we just receive it again, even though we lost it technically. Nothing new from you now. Yeah, just don't chicken you. Okay. Again, I do want to think about who we haven't beaten Jurassic with yet. We beat it with the Hunter, Clerk, Butcher, and the Druid. Although again, I might get a Druid just because again, having lots of little guys is always a fun time. Alright, let's see who we haven't sent out yet. Ooh, Court Game's nice. They could be a Psychic, especially with their basic attack and flick Sleech thing. And it's such a recrawl, which buffs up their spells. Mewgenics, you're a bit of a tanky boy, it looks like, but what else we got? G-Paw, okay, you could be a bit of a thief maybe with your speed and all that. Sorry, again, we do want to have some range since we're going to the past. Lewis, you're a tanky boy, I guess. We could take you along. And you've got one of those defects which actually isn't that bad. And Mr. Love, you definitely have some Druid DNA with sneak attack. How much does Constitution does Druid lose anyway? 2? That might be a little much though. So you only have like 8 health total. So you could easily get 1 shot. You and your crow as well. Let's see. Let's double check again. Psychic. You have... It could be a... Yeah, just thinking again. Psychic. You could be a tanky boy, because he's got lots of... Yeah, Psychic, tank... Oh right, Thief, that's what I was thinking of, even if Boost isn't going to be very useful. And who's going to be the Cleric? Because we always gotta have a healer, you know? You can make a good Masato. We've got a lot of strength, so your basic attack will heal a lot. Alright, that sounds good. Right, Lewis, you're gonna be the tanky boy. G-Paw, you're gonna be a thief and make use of those backstabbing tools. Hurricane, we're gonna have you go with like a rapid hit build with your Psychic. And Misoda, you're gonna be the Doctor. Always gotta have one. Right, so tanky boy, who's gonna get the... Alright, let's see what skills you get. Okay, the teleport thing, which is a bit weird. Gravity well, okay. If a new Noctile JC, you just give him stun. I'm not sure if that also applies to your pulling attack. Only weapon, which is damage after healing. Healing gives you allies all stats up. That'd be good. Some tankiness. Okay, this is a little awkward because that's gonna mean you're gonna eventually just... Oh right, range, so your base attack will do that. Okay, so I guess it balances out. Assassinate for back attacks and penetration. Ooh, Gnor's shield is good for a robot, so that could help out with the lab. But right, who's gonna get the receiver antenna for now? How about for now we give it to you? I will probably switch it around once you get different skills, but for now you get it. And you get the soy milk, which means your basic attack only deals 1 damage, but we get hit more. And given your leech, that means you'll be doing 3 leech per turn. Now, do we have anything else that does, like, good backstabs? Or, like, some on-hit effects? Not that I can tell of, but... You know, we did lose some stuff from last time, sadly, so we don't have as much. Yeah, again, that Caveman thing, just things really fell apart real fast. Yeah, Cleric, you obviously get this because you're definitely the backstabber type as a thief. Alright, let's keep looking from the beginning. Alright, let's see how these things, Catapult and Hurl. I'll give you this, actually, so now you can start with that, and... Hurl, I think we'll keep for now. Yeah, this is the reason I want to go the hard path, so we can get those skill syringes. Alright, weapons, 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 weapons. You get the cleaver. And I'll give you the taser. Or zapper, you know. Similar thing. You're tanking, so you get the cheese. Well, then again, the tank's helmet might be good. Oh well, we'll go with the cheese for health. We're banned for reach. Hang on, I was just curious where that's going on. I guess it goes like in her eye or something? Oh no, it's just like attached to the side of her face for some reason. Okay. Yeah, get that so that way your knife can go further. Everyone has like a really good trinket. Okay, we're gonna look silly in this hat and unlucky, but presumably that means you can attack 6 extra times a turn. If I'm reading that right. Yeah, I think it's one of the things I got for being the Rift with the Jester or Throbbing King, one of the two. Yeah, it's debating about the clown makeup for the armor so we can get more charge and stuff, but I'll hold on for that for now. Oh yeah, if you didn't have the soy milk, the parasite spider would have worked good as well. You get so many parasites popping out of them. Psychic leeches and parasites, baby. Mage's Cap, I'll give it to... Yeah, I'll give it to you, so you have a bit more intelligence for casting Assassinate. Doing just like Assassinate just shanks him repeatedly. And anything else, I think we're okay for now. I may have to do some off-screen runs to get some more stuff after losing that battle, but I think this will work for now. Just double checking one last time. Actually, yeah, I'll give that to you so you do a little bit more damage and send stuff flying. And actually, yeah, I'll give you that since, again, you're kind of like the assassin, shanking stuff in the back type. And I think we're good for now. Alright. The Visionary Backstabbers. I may be slow, but I'm also fat. Also notice he has the leeches as well, I forgot about that. So we are gonna have some decent bit of health regen at least. Well, actually 3 people with leech eyes. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, cultist lackeys and half humans, alright. Alright, only place I can hit you is if I get in range, so we'll wait on that. And let some of these other weirdos pop up. Alright, let's use the Ancestral Recall and see what /4 plus... Oh, it actually boosted itself, so now my allies can get their skills boosted. Okay, that's nice. Yep, there we go. Now you get a lot of leeches from being a clowny psychic. Yeah, psychic clown who just shoots hordes of leeches at everyone. Pretty nice, I gotta say. Yeah, I know like a soy milk and Isaac is like a it might be good, it might not be thing, but in this case, I definitely think it's on the good side. Oh, you're gonna get to go again, so yeah, you're fine there. Since no one else really needs healing. And right, gotta worry about these guys accidentally killing each other, because again, that makes them go a little extra violent. Alright, human side, that means this side is when we want to target. Okay. We can at least finish you off. You have the leeches, so you're gonna die anyway. And yeah, let's just throw out some ancestor recalls on our allies. Why not? So everyone bonk each other like that. You're gonna die in a second, so I'm not worried about you. There we go. Now we're doing some real nasty damage with these leeches. And that's fine. You can take a hit. I believe in ya. Alright, you got serrated claws because of your back attacks. Alright, nice. And yeah, let's go with a couple of dexterous hits. Not much damage, but enough to kill. Plus lets you show off one of your little kickies. Oh, nice to Alex in a range. Oh, okay, because it's Confusion Plus. Okay. That's good. Might get these called to smacking themselves instead. Penetrate, nice double kill. And yeah, that's good for this battle. Now you're. There we go. Yeah, okay, I'm liking this build already with the psychic leeches. What can you get? Collect a pickup, copycat, supernova. That is every unit, unfortunately. So let's go with gravity pull. Yeah, if it weren't every unit, I'd like that a bit better, but all right. Okay, just got basic bird migration. Okay. Like last time, but less birds, but they're less angry. Alright, I think I see some mage cats in here. Among these spun cats, so let's move. Okay, I think actually we can't really move back, so let's at least move into the tower. We'll be able to get up to them quickly, like right here. Okay, see hunter, mage, tank. Okay, a lot of tanks, I think. Alright. Yep, you're done, and you're gonna be done in a second. Alright, now I got stronger pull, so let's bunk you guys together. I should throw at you guys. Since this guy's nearly dead, now the birds are moving a little bit closer. So we can do a bit of hunting in this guy's, in old Dr. Beanie's lab. Yeah, I'll be fine if I go here and kill the bird. Okay. Bionic plating is kind of nice. I remember that's like a boost to your speed, I think, but it's fragile but boosts your speed if I remember correctly. Everyone's looking good here. Yeah, already a bit optimistic about this run with their whole little psychic leeches built. Psychic leech spam. Alright, speaking of psychic leeches, let's throw some more of them out, why don't we? Yeah, just pull them back a little bit. Okay, you're still kicking a little bit, but that's fine. That's what our healer's here for. Alright, Alright, dealer gotta kill us so he gives us that little boost to all of our stats. That's nice. Oh. Right, gotta worry about the trample legs. Again, it's not necessarily a bad birth effect, but you just have to worry about it sometimes. Just, you know, keep that in mind sort of thing. That if they walk through our palace, they're gonna get hurt. Alright, let's give you some more speed. You can go get to allies who need help. Ooh, Onyx Skull Plating, that's also fragile but speed. I think we're good on that for now, okay. And next, ooh, Payday. Nice. X coins in every battle. Okay, I like that. And now I've got the Nerdlinger. Alright. Not enough to kill the crow, but... Oh, okay, I thought it would counterattack us. I know they usually do that if you, like, hit them, then they'll immediately go after you. You know, like, attack you if you're in range and try and fly away. I can't tell what he made. But I can tell you what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make him covered in leeches. I'm also just gonna slam his head against the box repeatedly. Yeah, I'm enjoying this synergy, I gotta say, of just psychic powers and smacking people with the box. Psychic leeches and smacking these guys into boxes. Alright. I'm not gonna have the ranged hit in this turn, so let's go with some shielding on you, why not? Oh, battery, okay. And that looked like a spitball. Yep. Yeah, that's not great. That looked like a bomb. Small one, at least. Alright. Wait, that guy was... Oh, no, that's because he hit the bird. That's why you have the back attack. The serrated claws thing on. Alright. Yeah, it sucks about that slow net. Now I can't kill... We'll throw Franklin there because we're not quite fast enough to reach him. Alright, more batteries. So more potential stuns. Alright, here we go. Now we can get him. Send that Nerdlinger flying. Oh, when I see he's prepping up his mech. Bit of a spoiler, but you can see like in the upper right corner that his sprite has changed. Actually. Better idea. How about you don't use your fancy mech? I just tase him and then we just shove him around a bit. There we go. Yeah, look at that. He was like bleeding for like 15 damage between the leeches and the actual bleeding. Alright. Yeah, let's go for belly flop so that way we can get some more speed on us. Or just like a way to spend MP to move. What is that? Empty syringe. When you inflict bleed or poison, inflict one more. I guess that's what it's basically saying. That could be good on G-Paw. Yeah, I'll go with that for now. Alright, these infested cats I hate, as well as these half-dogs I also hate. And here's a combination of stuff I hate, so who's the strong one? Infested, okay. We're just gonna pull back a bit then. Yeah, just worry about those guys because they can break our gear. And if they break your soy milk, then things are gonna fall apart very quickly, I feel like. Yep. Alright. Here's the plan. We move here. And start slamming these two into each other. Okay, you should be good and leeched up, so let's... Alright, this is just a basic one. Okay. So you're gonna die next turn time you act. And, thinking here. Nope. I'm not sure what that that's, but okay, that works, actually. I thought I could do it again. Oh well. You're still in range, but actually... Okay. Leech deleted. Infested guy's deleted. Good. Unfortunately, now we're in range of Stacy, so... Okay, I'm thinking, yeah. What we're gonna do is try and confuse her and see if we can keep her from doing anything. From charming our cats or anything. Now we just gotta worry about this guy. About these guys. Oh, even better, if she goes after the tank, that works too. Alright, that's fine. Dog's being a pain as usual. Okay, best case scenario there. Ooh, she even confused herself somehow. Not sure how that worked, but good, good. We're currently in the best case scenario here with Stacy there. Oh, didn't mean to throw it, but... Oh, nice, you can actually pop the tire if you throw stuff at it. Didn't know that worked. How that worked. Okay. And now the gametes are our biggest problem, as well as deciding, you know, potentially getting Stacy charming one of our good guys. Right, doing that for the extra hit on you. Now let's see. You're all healthy, so I think we'll wait on you. Okay, now it's time for some psychic shenanigans. Okay, that's you dead. Okay, these guys will always be pulled this way, so... Actually... There we go, that's some extra damage thanks to our obnoxious dog friend. Oh, okay, didn't mean to kill the bird with you, because I don't get the bonus, but... Okay. That's some good extra damage on everyone. Nice, nice. All the baddies are suffering a bit. Got at least a few leeches on them. And even better, the half dog is all the way on the other side of the map now. Yeah, again, the worst part now is just the gametes now. As the half dog is basically dead. And we don't quite have the range for that. Actually, what we can do is try and go for Confuse, and maybe they won't spawn something next turn. Right, you have Catapult, so if I move next to you, we get more movement. And kill this one real quick. Nice. You are getting a bit beaten up, but not too bad. And that's Little Rat. I don't think the Little Rats can give disorders, but I am not 100% sure on that. Okay, I was just thinking here, okay. Kick him in the butt. That kills him. And Dexter's hit will be too much. So we'll just heal and fall here to get you back up to health. Alright, now time for some Psychic Leeches. My favorite time of the day. Recommended by 9 out of 10 doctors. Much better. Yeah, I've gotta love being able to stack up leeches that fast. Alright, let's see. Teleport. Yeah, let's go teleport to Health Coins on it, because we would love some more movement tech on you. Ooh, the Fighter Scar, nice. That could be good on Oh, we already have stuff on everyone. Actually, this could be not bad on you. Just, you know, give you something, bit of extra defense, and refresh chances. I feel like everyone uses their basic attack enough that this wouldn't be too useful, but oh well. So what are we doing this time? Attacking Wimdy. Alright. That's manageable. Alright. 4 infested cats, 2 half cats, half humans. You have a range of 3. Okay, just checking so I can figure out what we want to do with throwing stuff at these cats. Oh wait, we can catapult. Alright, what's your basic movement like? Basic movement is, okay, pretty good. Actually got a better idea. Move here, shoot these guys, and then greed step over there. There we go. In retrospect, I should probably go after these guys since they get the double move, but... Right, yeah, if we move up, this guy can shoot us, so we'll wait. Alright. Okay, so that just costs us, that's fine. These guys aren't as fast as, so I think I can work on these guys since you have the range advantage. Meow meow. Alright, that's you gone. Not enough range for the gravity pull, but that's fine. Oh, we do have to worry about the gametes though. Because again, their whole ability to summon stuff is gonna be pain. But you've got at least one guy down. Oh, okay, not enough range on the howl. I guess you just sometimes howl at random. They have a bit weird AI, I guess. It makes sense since there's some weird lab abomination. Probably not the brightest cat in a litter box or whatever. I say immediately messing up some sort of not the sharpest tool in the shed analogy. Alright, wind. Oh, that's gonna be rough for these things. Oh, someone's stunned? Uh-oh. When do you guys get stunned? Shit, okay. Don't panic, we can still do this. Let's see. You're immobile, so you're gonna have to beat this guy up a bit. And Psychic Cat, we can do some pulling on you to get you out of there. Oh right, you got spawned from that gammy. I was wondering where you came from. Yeah, I feel like I missed what caused these guys to get stunned. Oh. Shoot, didn't want to use the ancestral recall, but okay, that actually works then. Let's see. Kill you. Kill you. You have range of 3, so you won't be able to get to us unless we start pulling you around, so... Start focusing on you guys. Oh, that's regular kitten. Okay. Similar coloration on that and the infested. And since you're gonna die, let's go get this kitten. There we go, okay. Still gotta worry about the gametes though, but you've got a lot that some needs to deal with now. Oh. I think he gave the rock a concussion, not the cat. That's kind of weird how do you give a rock a concussion? You don't got a brain to bruise. Alright. And yeah, I do kind of want to deal with the cat collar, so she won't... Oh. Okay, we're fine. They're gonna die soon. Alright, let's get doing some... causing trouble for these guys. First off, you, get out of here. Okay, that's... Oh, wait, there's still one down here, but that's okay. He'll be gone soon. You stay over here for now. Just patch up the healer. Oops, psychic. Alright, summons. Oh, well. Okay, that's a leaper. That's okay. 5 damage is kind of a bit, but we can work with that. Yeah, kittens aren't really too much of an issue. Especially since they run away if you hit them once. Now, let's work on these gametes. Alright, also you too, because you're about to cause trouble. Let's see. Okay, you'd have to kill the kitten if you want to get through, so I think we're good. Let's see, who else do we want to get rid of? Yeah, keep working on you. Just keep smacking this thing into the wall repeatedly. Always fun thing to do. And we should be good, okay. Oh, you feeling good about the turd core gain? I saw that little pose he did there. Okay, good, yeah. He can't get through because that kitten's in the way. We're golden. Just gotta worry about the fact that these kittens are getting a bit in our front lines. Oh, and you're actually getting pretty beaten up as well. Let's see. And go for confuse on you since you can't really. Alright, can trample. So do that. You might as well smack them. Oh, it's half their base life. Their max health. Okay. Is it? Half the target's current health, so... I feel like the math is a bit off there. Oh well. Uh-oh. Okay, Torn Tendon isn't bad because I think that's the, one that reduces your dexterity, and dex isn't your main stat. So, could be worse. Oh, you're gonna get moving next though, so we're gonna have to deal with that. We don't have enough shoot. Okay. In that case, tase him. Yeah, Catclaw is causing surprising amount of issues with making him move so much slower. So we're gonna have to deal with her in just a sec. And as soon as we, clear out our front lines here so we don't all die. Especially Misato here, who's only got 1 hit point left. Oh, I should use Dex hit on you. Oh well. At least can heal the thief, so that's fine. Okay, now you're in for it. You're gonna die from bleeding and leeches, so... Yeah, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Upward. Get rid of the summoner. And now we can start working the cat collar as well. Yep, right here. Alright. Alright, you got a turn still. Oh, you're mobile, I guess. Oh, right, because you have 0 speed, so now you just gotta zoom around with slow and steady and belly flop. In that case... do a slide into her like that. There you go. Alright, okay. Now it's just this kitten left. Oh, and a sleeper. I completely missed you. Get back here, kitten. You're gonna get your leech therapy whether you like it or not. Yeah, let's move you right back here so you can... There we go. Oh, I think I know what caused the stun. It was the gravity well thing. I'm guessing it affected my guys as well. Okay. Well, that question's solved. Okay, you're not quite in range. Just hit him. Oh well. And we can now start working a bit of healing and hopefully put the end of battle, so let's do that. And flatten this kitten. There we go. Got a little messy, but it worked out in the end. Now I get ignore shield and weakness. You've already gotten ignore shield soothing, so how about flip a coin? That works pretty decently. More coins or stat buffs. Okay, yeah, tendon is the drop in speed. I get them mixed up with the speed drop, so that's good. Nothing too serious. All right, what's our next event? Okay, hurricane now. Wind and water, huh? And ice knows what boss are gonna fight. Ooh, skull crack. Basic attack inflicts bruise. This'll be fun. Oh, I got Libra. Bounces all stats. Okay, select the Isaac item. Now let's go for the Nurse Mask for the health stuff. And what else can we get? Magic weakness everyone in your sight. Knockback. And let's just go for the strength, whatever. I kinda like what we got so far. Alright, so what do we want to give this Stacy clone? How about... Well, we do have something that can cause bruise, so let's go for Brace. Next up, we got Elements. It's Hurricane right now, so let's go with the Fire. Third, let's go for Speed Up Damage Down. And finally, how about... I think Double Head gives them an extra turn, so let's go with that. Alright. Now time to fight our things we've created. Ever see the scanner? Well, that's gonna happen. Explosion thing. Oh, it's no rain here. I kind of thought it'd be raining because of hurricane and all that. Okay. That's a bit of an issue. And I realized I can't attack you here without dapping you, so... Let's go with you. Yeah, I don't enjoy gravity too much friendly fire and don't have flourish. Okay. Well, come on here, MC. We're just working on the quest to bring this little antenna on his head over to the past. Alright, yeah, we are beaten up, so grab some food instead. Yeah, if I'd realized that we weren't going to get the rain, then maybe I would have reconsidered, but... Alright, we can make this work. I mean, we do have all our bruising leeches and all that, so... Yeah, we do gotta bash them against it ourselves, but that's fine. Look. Oh, now look at that. The psychic is actually doing even more damage. Actually taking the damage from the psych because of the bruises. Okay, this is fun. This is gonna be very fun. Yeah, we're not gonna do the scanners thing, but we are gonna give them some serious bruising. Anyway, chop chop. Send you flying. Give you some confusion. Actually, belly flop. Because you have one confusion now, just freeze in place. And look at that, one round and they're nearly dead already. Very nice. Oh yeah, the fire thing is going to be a bit weird between how that works. Yeah, there's nothing you can hit there, so you're just going to have to let our tank get flamethrower. So just wait for a sec there. Oh, it actually hits all you guys. Oh, right. Oh, nice. Got ourselves a nice little bit of confusion. Good. But yep, our psychic's gonna go next. I'm gonna do the whole scanners thing on him now. Blows up pancakes with mind. Oh, it's only doing one now. I guess it has to bounce against us to do that extra damage. Okay, that's fine. I'm willing to bonk my head a bit if it means your head explodes faster. I just left that. Let's see. Toadstool might be good. So we'll go with that. Alright. Yeah, take it away sort of slow instead. I want to be able to move around more. And Rook is nice. Basically, this moves in a straight line. So I'll give that to... I'll give it to you so you can move real quickly if need be. And no one has anything in the glass lot. I'll give this to you because you have some... Actually, no, yeah, I'll keep it off for now. But okay, definitely good run in the lab so far. Got our psychics some really fun stuff, which will really help out, I'm sure. And who's mutating this time? It looks like this, our psychics. What do you get? Okay, looks like probably buff to strength, I think. Yeah, I think it's plus strength minus range, which is fine. Doesn't really affect anything on them. Alright, we've got Cavemen versus Saber-toothed Tigers. And yeah, I see coin there so he can greed step away after impaling a couple of these guys. Alright, guess since they're kittens, they run away when you take damage as well. But yeah, we're gonna let these guys go after each other a bit. Yeah, it'd be fun if we get Psychic Choke Plus. Yeah, I can imagine. Decent way to get some physical damage as well as even more bruise. Oh, the kids do healing. Okay. Right, so let's try and work on the Caveman a bit. Ooh, look at that. This is getting good. Okay, there we go. And smack them all against each other one last time. Alright, the rock as well. There we go. Very nice. Now it's a 3-on-3 with one side horribly bruised and the other side looking a little bit better, but not too much better. Anyway, guys, enjoy your hunt. We're just gonna wait here and keep blasting your minds with our mind lasers. Alright, now it's a 3v2. Yeah, it definitely feels like when they grow up, the cavemen men are strong against these guys, unless, of course, they turn into weremen. Alright. Get you and get away. And yeah, we can finish you off. And jump on back. And time for the Psychic Blasts again. Alright, you have just enough for Bravwell, yeah. Move a bit closer. That's more for good measure. There we go. Yeah, not sure why he gets those like little posts sometimes after that. Not something I noticed before. Maybe it's just because he does so much damage he just feels real good about himself. Can't say I blame him. So I thought he'd have a little bit of a did you see that, guys? Moment after what I'm doing. Oh, I do realize that that tendon does mean your Dexter set is now basically useless. Ah, well. I wasn't really gonna use it much anyway, but yeah, it's worth noting, I guess. Alright. Now, of course, before we finish battle, grab a bit of money. And shank this caveman. Remove debuffs. Yeah, I'll definitely take that as well. It's nice to have a way to remove those. Alright, just a small cat in a baggie. And we've got fog, so things are going to start missing now. A little bit rough, but they miss as well, so it could be good. Okay, we've got the fuzzies and in a caveman chieftain. aka the guy who just likes to spam fear spells on us, annoyingly enough. But yeah, we're just gonna wait on not hitting these guys, because... Yep, there goes the fear on all of us. I really love spamming this damn thing. Why don't you just go touch Fuzzy and get dizzy for a bit, buddy? What do you say about that? Well, actually, first let's do it after I give you all sorts of horrible bruising. There we go. No deaths yet, but definitely on death's door. He'll probably try and go for them, or maybe the Fuzzies, because I know he can... Okay. Yeah, because I could have sworn I could go for these guys sometimes. I remember one time where he just goes, attacks one, and gives them the whole home run hit. Which I'm pretty sure is an instant gib. I actually saw it work through when a cat was frozen. It said it was blocked, but the cat still got sent into orbit and was pronounced dead after the battle. Which kind of sucks. Alright. Stunned, so can't do much. You're gone. Oh. You're freaking out, so... hop on over here. There we go. Yeah, that caveman's going flying, not me. Oh right, the stun. I was wondering why that guy's stunned. Is the gravity well. And just keep psychically pulling these guys into spikes. Very nice. Alright, team, time to just clean up. Get some heals in. Maybe grab that money as this little guy tries to get closer to us. And shank him, because he's the last one. It doesn't matter if you get a little confused. When we're out of battle, getting high, like, getting half those little fluffing things is fun. Yeah, you are pretty dumb, so I might want to fix that, but... now let's just go with... yeah, Charisma works. Ooh, Radar Dish. Marked enemy at the start of each turn. That's nice. Oh, and now it's thunder, rain and wind. And random lightning strikes too, which is less fun. And we've got Frostbiter. This guy's actually kind of interesting because if you get like an ice event in this, if it starts snowing in the sewers, you'll actually fight this guy instead of the Flushmaster. Well, yeah, it doesn't happen that often, but it's kind of interesting when you do see it happen. Nice lightning right next to him. Oh, and he's marked, so that's even better. We can start jumping on him. And then chop through the ice. Ooh, very nice hit. 80 damage. Jeez, that's one nice... that is one nice meat cleaver. Okay, good. Didn't put Corgain out of commission. That's all I really care about here is Corgain, because they're the one who's going to be putting her on all these guys. Look. I don't think they slide that far in the snow, but... well. Alright, let's just smack him into this ice, into this little snowman a bit. Alright, give him the bonk. And... okay, I think I'll just have to wait for round 2 to kill it. Yeah, he's certainly crying. After one round, I've taken off, like, over 150 life in a single round. Very painful for this guy. And yeah, let's just go for a bit of healing on this turn instead of killing. It'll be Corgain's job to do the killing. Alright. You're up. Alright. Get here and... Oh, whoops. Misaimed it a bit, but let's just finish him off. Nice! But yeah, for once you didn't get the Flintstones here. And right, you we want... Let's go with the range, I think. I'm gonna get a bit of charisma so we can actually start using Assassinate a bit more often. Okay, yeah. Gain poison and puke shot. I'm good without it. Rare candy for you, and that's gonna be... Let's go with more damage and healing. Cleric's Tears is fine, but I don't want allies to get down, because that means I'm gonna be losing my allies. Alright, let's see, got Saber-Tooth Cats. And I don't see many coins over here, sadly, so we're gonna have to think a bit. In that case, I think I'm gonna wait a bit. Are these guys champions or... Okay, they're just basic ones. It's the Saber-Tooth Cats that are the champions. Alright. Let's have you stand in front tank for a bit. Alright. Yeah, I keep forgetting about you have that scrap move, which is nice for a bit of extra health. Or rather, just preserving it. Alright. And for Psychic Fun again. Ooh, missed that one. One more on you. Okay, I guess that's enough to kill you. That's fine. One dead at the start of the rounds is fine. Anyway, you get out of here. Yeah, I've only had a second melee weapon for this. Oh well. At least give the thief back a bit of health. Okay. Oh, these guys can pounce as well. Okay. Not super far, but a bit. Ooh, okay, yeah, you're getting beaten up, thief. Let's get you out of there. Reach step over here, and you do have enough to assassinate. Okay. Alright, now Cleric, you're gonna have to run over there and be the doctor today. Which is, you know, your obvious job, because, you know, that's what clerics do. Alright. You are nearly dead, so I can bounce over to you and then bounce onto you. Okay, good. That can lightning and the fog actually helping us out there with blocking one of those bleed attacks. And now to get this werecat beaten up. Alright. I think if I do him again, I'll kill him, but... Oh, okay, that makes that decision for me. Alright, don't worry, help's on the way. I'm gonna fall next to you and give you licks to heal that bleeding in your... Or it could miss. Well... Alright. I was trying to heal you, but maybe next battle. Oh wait, there's actually some food right here you can grab. Go do that. It's alright, buddy, but I need food. Besides, you can just heal that stab wound right back up, right? You're a tank, you can deal with that stuff. And right, for you, definitely... We're gonna go with actually luck, maybe? Actually, yes. Let's just go on intelligence. You can throw more psychic blasts and stuff. And what's this bone give us? Eat pickups and become drowsy. Eh. I'm not really feeling that one. Oh, you don't have anything in that slot, so get the catnip. Oh, Drug Awareness Day party. I didn't know these cavemen believed in Drug Awareness Day. I thought they just eat that stuff and say it's like some shaman stuff or their shamanic rituals or something. Oh, I didn't even know they had this sort of stuff in the Ice Age, because it's pretty chilly here. Okay, those are saber-toothed cats. The saber-toothed cat and saber-toothed kittens look so similar, getting them mixed up sometimes. But yeah, we're just gonna wait here for now. And as usual, let them come to us. Nope. Kindly get away from our cleric. Oh, I guess. I guess it's not a. It's a magic attack and not like a physical attack. That's why it's missing. Okay, Gravity Well cannot pull them away from here. Okay. Bit annoying, but alright. Yeah, I would go up to this guy, but starting my turn next to them means that they'll slash me up and make me bleed. Uh-oh. Oh boy, this could be a bit troubling. If Quirk Gang goes down, we may have to use our mulligan. Uh-oh. Okay, at least that's just one tile of wind. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright. I was saving that for Lord Bunga, but I think we're gonna need to use this right now. I don't know when to read step 2. Alright, we got you. Don't panic. You're geared up again. You can take a few more hits now. Alright. You're gonna die in a sec. Or wait. G-Paw is... okay. Yeah, one more push on you. I could have actually used the Psychic Pull, but oh well. Let's see. Yeah, get you over here now. And I think you're fine right there, so let's just do recall bit. Because now you can get in between us and smack him. There we go, okay. You're fine, Court Game. I do gotta laugh because it reminds me a bunch of Corkin from the podcast I work on. Although I don't think he ever got psychic powers or had leeches for eyes. Alright, let's get this mammoth out of here. Unless he just dodges my assassination attacks again. Okay, you're not getting away from this one, buddy. Yeah, send it bouncing around right back into your friend's butt. Nice. And now I'll get rid of you. Okay, there is something to be said about trying to do a bit of healing for the Bunga fight, but I think we're good. Alright. Yeah, flash forward here to grab some food. There we go. And then drain the last that mammoth's blood. Good job. Okay, that got a little scary a bit, but it's working still. Okay, let's see. Poison to everyone, backflip, or path or jitter. I'm gonna go with Venom Barrage, I think. Besides, does poison and burn work better on enemies that actually attack like multiple times around because of how it works. Yep. Morrowind. That's one space in random directions, so that and a thunderstorm. Right, I don't want some drugs before we do the fight. Oh, also that works with the empty syringe as well. Nice. Just realized that. And I think we're good for now. I want movement for this fight as well, since I don't want any cats getting beaten. Alright, so again, the thing about Lord Bunket is that he only wakes up at like when he gets 150 health, so we're gonna want to do some damage at first. I do gotta laugh at the version of the song they played when you're fighting this guy. Just the caveman remix. Yeah, imagine it's supposed to vaguely sound like the song, the lyrics in the actual version of the song, but it's just very funny hearing this. Especially since the original song is supposed to like a mother cat and her younger cat, just, like mother's like, I'm sorry I was a bad mother, or please don't abandon me, and well the younger singers isn't having any of that. Okay, and let's start throwing around some ancestor recalls as well. Alright, I'll move here, so you can healing fall here to get away, or here to avoid them. Oh right, I forgot about you. Ooh, nice dodge. Alright, we can get rid of this chicken, or turkey. Nice. Oh yeah, there we go. And yeah, I think I actually do want to save some mana for when we wake him up, so they can just really lay on the hurt when he wakes up and like loses out on his status effects that he gets. I swear it's part of the caveman music. Sounds like you have Animal from the Muppets singing. I'm not sure if it's just me or it's just, you know, just how caveman singing sounds. Meant to walk here, but that's fine. Now I can smack that spear away, give him a bit of extra healing. Yeah, I do just want to break these so it's a little bit... Don't have to worry about the stun from getting spear chucked at us. Alright. Let's catapult into this guy and stab him, get him in the back. So we'll give us serrated claws as well, which is also going to help out. Actually, I'm just thinking. I think this counts as a backstab. Ooh, it does. Nice. Okay. Gonna farming these guys for buffs on our guys as well. As well as just trying to get some damage on Bunga before he wakes up. Because if you don't know, he's pretty dangerous. His melee attack can cause concussions. Which means that our cats are permanently going to get a little bit dumber. Oh, you're not in line of sight. That's why I can't use it. And also if a unit starts to return next to him when if he starts to turn next to the unit, it'll just eat him instantly, so that's also pretty bad. Okay, he's at 214, so I think we're officially good to start working on these guys. Because between the bleeding and such, he's gonna start losing health pretty quickly. Right, I do have to worry about the, the spears. Oh, the spears regain their health when they get picked up? It looks like it. Alright. In that case, let's at least get one of these guys knocked out of the way. Good. Okay, why not you as well? Do some nice little Mario jumps on these guys. Okay, let's... yeah, give you some better skills. Alright. Yeah, I guess it's just half health when he wakes up, but he's getting pretty close. And of course there's something to be said for, you know, maybe trying to get a really big crit to push him over the threshold. But I feel that might be a bit too dangerous. Alright, let's just kick the spear away so these guys don't go after it. Even though they can't really go after it anyway because they're immobilized, but... honestly, I didn't know they could use Fugabunga because they always seem to prioritize going after guys. Oh, okay, you're gonna need some healing real quick. Oh, I was scared the spear's gonna... damn it. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna use my mulligan yet, but we are gonna consider it. Yeah, we'll just keep it in our back pockets just in case we decide that this is not gonna go well. Alright. It's Psychic's turn, so they're gonna be causing some trouble for these guys. Alright, yep. Baby's getting grumpy that Lord Bunga's men are getting killed. Okay. It's go time, guys. Yep. Alright, time to watch Baby get eaten. And right, I think it does like a big knockback at the start as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it just like roars at everyone that knocks them around. I do wish I had like a build where I could like throw some from summons, but this will at least do some good damage. Okay, and you getting concussed isn't great, but it's not terrible. Okay, everyone's healthy, so we'll just go for back attack. And miss. Ah, great, now my cleric's getting concussions. Okay, good news is that he's marked, so he can't dodge this. Ooh, there you go, cleave him right in the butt. And he bounces around, and now he's gonna eat himself. Good job, team. No deaths, just a downing, which is alright. Yep, Tasty's heart. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think that meat cleaver would be this powerful, but it says 1/6 of their health, but it seemed like a lot more than that. Maybe because it was a crit? I don't know. Alright, let's see what you get. Damage and a chain knockback and a cone. Teleport displace. I already got something similar to that. Let's see, how about... yeah, I'll go with Gravity Wave, just in case enemies get too close. Oh, right, in the superhero mask. Yeah, I forgot about that, knocking people around. Oh yeah, you got Broken Rib, which is never great, but not too terrible. We can manage. Alright, let me see the nurse mask real quick again. I could give that to you for a bit so you can get some healing, and I think I'll do that for now. May or may not be a bad idea, but you're kind of beaten up, so you could use it. Right, and a cleric too could also use it, actually. That's a better idea. Plus it helps out with their healing as well, so I'll give it to you. Alright, time to go see some dinosaurs. And first, yeah, okay, tank's mutating. Yep, time to be tough. Oh, health regen, nice. That's pretty good on a tank, tanky boy. Alright, what do you got? You got the raptor kittens, none of which can hit us from here. Got this little guy. Molestes. Oh, so sausage legs, I guess, yeah, that's what it is. Steals equipment from cats and pickups. Okay, do not like that. Alright. Okay. Good to know that the venom attack does not... that it has to be like a melee attack for them to counter. But yeah, they're definitely gonna be a bit slower. These guys are gonna come out of the brush in a second. So we can make these guys bonk each other. Alright, gravity waves, so all that stuff in a cone. Alright, the cone starts like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, so... Okay, let's do something a little bit silly. But first, let's get the bruising in. Okay, that should be a decent amount. Oh, it knocks him further back than I thought. That's nice. Alright, let's get this little guy up here as well. Don't want him stealing any of my stuff. Because loot thieves in a game like this is something I don't abide by. Alright, you're gonna trample. Don't think I can get you out of the way in time though, so... Instead, let's just work on Passion of the Thief. They kinda need after getting their ribs broken by a big angry caveman. Alright. Time to go assassinate in a Stegosaurus Triceratops. Alright. That's fine. I kinda want to get even from doing too much damage anyways, so that's okay. No, that'll push him over here too far, so... Okay, that should do it. Between the leech to kill him. Oh no, okay, right, bruise. Or brace, I keep forgetting that he just has some brace innately. Here we go. Okay. Okay, pretty big heal, some buffs. Let's go for Grace. Gives them buffs on our guys. Or, you know, random positive effects, as they call them. More fog. Not great since I kind of like having the big multi-hit, but it works both ways, so... Could be worse, I guess. Right, round 2 we've got... Oh, Ankylosaurus, right, these guys. Spin attack when you take damage, huh? Guys got any coins up here? No? Oh well. Actually, I got an idea. Venom Barrage, go. Nice. Oh boy, here comes some fun. Oh, okay, a little too much fun right there, but... In that case, let's see. Sorry, Cleric. Having a bit too much fun dragging these guys around and making them smack each other. You know how it is. If I do that, then you will get hurt, knocked out, so... You're gonna have to wait to kill him on your next turn. That's okay. Okay, now we can get rid of you. Yeah, take an extra round to kill us, but that's fine, because I do want to get some help, like, from right here. In fact, let's go get this little birdie as well. Okay, that mask, it's okay. It does help if, like, someone gets downed and you don't want them dying, but... Other than that, not, like, super incredible. Yeah, it did accidentally do a ton of damage to my Cleric, but not too bad otherwise. Let's see, Pincushion. How about a fault line? Gives him a bit of range and knocks stuff around. Leafy necklace, huh? How about... Yeah, give that to you so that we can get some health regen up as well. Anti-mana is also nice as well. Big rock hat. Okay, makes you slower but braced. And now it's snowing. Alright. Not a terrible one. It just means that we have to... Actually would help against those water dinosaurs. Because they have like that thing where they do better if the cat they're attacking is in water. Ooh, also all this ice here is gonna really cut their feet up. Oh, and then now it means that the life myth isn't gonna be nearly as helpful. Right. You have marks, so let's sacrifice health going for you. Oh, just hit your health directly? That's nice. Alright. Probably shouldn't have done that right next to this guy, because now you're stunned. Oh well. You can make this work still. Alright. Now I'll bleed down, so let's go with you. Okay. You're now officially in range, so... Actually, better idea. Hey guys, over here! Yeah, I just realized that all these grass tiles are ice now. So that means we're gonna have to put away the fun little thing I was using. Or at the very least, I just have to rely on another buff it gives, which I'll have to double check now. Alright, let's see. Everyone's healthy now, okay. And you're moving next, so... Yeah, at least walking through all the ice has really been breaking your shields, so that's good. Well, let's just wait a bit for now. Okay, yeah, now you might need healing. Ooh, right. I realized you can ignore shields, so... I don't think you're gonna be enough to kill it, but we can try. Oh, nice, there we go. Okay, that's one down. Now the diner level's gonna get so angry it's gonna start pooping everywhere. Or I guess not this round. So that gives us time to do some more bonking. And very nice. Yeah, really some funny strategy is getting this tons of attacks on your psychic and just racking up all the damage on there. Okay, let's see. Okay, it does it twice now. Costs less, but the thing is, I'm not sure if that'll work on the legs, so let's go with Venom Barrage. Okay, it does give Charisma, so I'll have him wear it for that at least. Yeah, something about that, because now it also gives a bit of healing as well. Alright, hats and rings. They're good on hats, and... Yeah, I'm not going to put on a meteor. I think we're good. I'd ask how these came in have drugs here, but I don't know. Okay, let's see, we've got pterodactyls here. Okay, that's the elite one up there. And these are, okay, one elite over here. And a basic Triceratops over there. Okay. Alright, let's just focus on this one, even if it does mean stepping on this grass. This ice for a bit. Nice one shot. And this guy's gonna die, so we don't have to worry about this little fella. I'm not sure what caused him to heal. I think maybe he picked up an item at some point. Yeah, let's get this little thief before he does cause any problems. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, no one's hurt. We're good. Oh, also Grace can use on yourself. That's also good for healing. There we go, that's even better. I know there's a reason I chose to give myself Grace Plus. Alright. I could go back there to try and do that, but then you won't have enough for the Venom Barrage, for the Assassinate. Right. Alright, more poison. You're about to die. And now for you. Never mind. You're just gonna dodge out of the way because it's foggy out. Right. Alright, let's have him smack his butt against these mini volcanoes. Or I guess against you. You're gonna... Okay, now you're safe to kill. Yeah, I keep forgetting he's tanky because he has some brace on, so... He's gonna die next turn though, so we just gotta focus on... Can we get you with... Oh, we don't have the mana for it. Okay. Alright, good. Ooh, what's that? Alright, first let me see. Yeah, let's go Ancestor Recall Plus, so that we can just start upgrading alt right away. Fate. 7 meteors hit random tiles everywhere. Okay, so it's basically the item that... the meteor spell, but except it hits everywhere. Interesting. Sounds risky though, but could be fun. And here all this time I thought Fate was my own suffocate head in the chest. Okay, that's alright. Yeah, good old Isaac. Alright, next. Ooh, Payday, nice. That's gonna be good for a thief. And now we got these guys. Range attacks inflict stun. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm just worried about the fact that their range attacks can do stuns. Probably gonna be rough. Alright. And next, let's work on this one. If it doesn't kill him at the very least, it'll be like right in groups, so we'll get smacked around. Oh, actually. Yeah, get out of here. And no one else is going to be able to make it this turn, so we'll just wait. Or better yet, just armor up for in case we have to take some hits. Oh, I guess he can't reach me this turn. Right, I have to heal to actually get the boost to Holy Weapon. It is a good skill, but... Oh, I just reloaded. I didn't only notice it a little too late. Alright, you have 10, so let's go up... Or no. just go for a bunch of poison on you. I don't want to... Ooh, okay, that hurts. Plus, of course, stun is never fun. A few stuns on him so we can get rid of him in a bit. Ooh, this works even better. Smack the flying this thing against each other. And, alright, gravity pull works. Ooh, even better. Get out of here, too. Just him flying through the glass shards and ripping up his torso. Alright. If you're a bit bruised up, so scrap for defense. I said, hey, don't dodge the healing I'm giving you, buddy. Yeah, if I read step, I won't be able to get through there, so we'll just let the leeches do their work. Alright. Putting close, smack against each other, or not. That works. On you, at least. And now last one. There we go. Okay. Now time for the big dinosaur. Alright, what do I want to buff? AoE? How about 8 throw scrap for area? But then again, we'll go with that just in case we have too many summons to deal with. Hey, what's that? Leafy necklace. Okay, another one of these. Sure, you can have it for a bit of extra. Oh, shimmer, okay. So my cats are gonna start mutating in a bit. Yeah, right at the very end, so not too many mutations, but it's something. And what's our skull give us? An allied cat's down gains stats up and... Okay. Not a really good one, in my opinion. I mean, maybe it is, but maybe it works like some of the, self-KO builds, but I don't like having my cats dying a lot. Alright, let's see. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I know, getting edging right at the final battle. Let's see, got slow, some thorns, speed, and in your legs falling asleep. Yeah, it's gonna laugh at me just like... Alright, let's start throwing that around some of these as well. But yeah, I guess you're asleep on your legs. I think that's why it's falling asleep. Alright. Okay, it does move the legs around when I use the pull. Good to know. Yeah, just working one leg. Alright. And I'm going to save the Butcher Cleaver for when we get the boss's head down. Not sure how he sent his leg flying like that, but yeet. And let's try Fault Line and see how that works. Okay, I guess it doesn't fling him? Okay. That's fine. Because I know this leg's gonna go down from poison in a sec. And then we can try and go for this leg. Oh right, the shimmer, that's why you're blind. Unfortunately, I can't hear that for myself. I got an idea. Catapult for a bit extra damage, and... not quite enough. And you are going first, so you're gonna... Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with a bit of summon here in a sec. Yep. And you gotta deal with the Poop Cat. Nasty. Okay, this does count as a backstab at least. That's good to know. Alright. Let's get working on the head now. Yeah, look at this guy, he's super slow. He's got weakness with shots as well. Alright, time to cast blows up mine with mindless giant dinosaur head. Not as many as I wanted. Alright, anyone want some dinosaur steaks? Nice one. Yeah, let's just use up as much mana as we can on this guy while he's down. Oh, I guess, oh right, because of the shimmer. Yeah, I think it does like every turn, I forget exactly how it works, but... Right, you're fine. Alright, I can just do this holy dash in here, so... First up, get you buffs. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. You're gonna need some healing up from that poop. Okay. Okay, may want to do a poop cat in a second. So let's see, yeah, go here so we can start pulling them into these spikes. Ooh, stun too, nice. Keep forgetting about that. Oh, right, you're waking up. Good morning. Yeah, I'm not sure if the poison will stick around when he gets up, but it's worth a shot, right? Now, let's see. Everyone is looking good, so... Use our basic attack on you, and... Okay. Start working on the poison on ya. Yeah, I do gotta get your bleeding so it doesn't cause too much issues. Your health is up, yours is down, and your foot's asleep. Right. Alright. Again, just keep pulling your legs around. Nice. One more should do that one. Nice. Now just focus on these other ones. Alright, you're marked, so... Jump on this one. Ow. It's okay. God, I gotta laugh at this getting knocked around. It's just like, that's gotta do some weird things for its legs. I don't know how it looks. Alright. And why not throw down some confusion? Maybe it'll do something. You know, Cat singing the song, I was with you until he started saying that I think the Earth is flat and just something else. I thought I'd deal with enough of that stuff to get tired of it. Alright. More summons. I can only wonder about what's going on up there with its body, but... Alright. Okay, thought you were that guy. Oh, nice. I must have got a second from the, embrace. Alright. 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 Okay, one more hit. Now he's gonna fall. Okay, good to know when the dinosaur gets up, he somehow heals up from all his bleeding and poison. Good to know. Alright. You can start smacking him around. Actually, I'm thinking, maybe if I confuse him, maybe I won't be able to... There's a chance he won't get back up. Just a thought. Don't think it'll work, but might as well try. Could be fun. There we go, now I can do good holy weapon on him. Yep, big guy's getting a bit tired now. And now time for fun with psychics. Give this big guy a major headache. Yeah, not marked yet at all, but this works. And let's just use the rest of the catnip to finish him off. Alright, you're up, cleric. Yay! Alright, Red Will Plus. Yeah, Bruise too, definitely. I mean, not they need it, but hey. And what are rewards? Girder, Lace Needle, and Bent Spoon. I never known the Spoon Bender, but let's see. One unit tile toward you, deal damage to it, so Earth Weapon. Maybe attack this poison one, but 3 times return. Knockback and chain knockback, and gives you brace while you can use it. Okay, so kind of like the Captain America shield. Anyway, let's set up that antenna and not do any ritual sacrifices. The signal is not yet complete. Okay. Alright, time to head home, guys. You did a good job. The T-pose into the void always gets me like that. Yeah, a bit battered a few points, but nice job, team. And before we end, let's just do one more day transition, because I think we're gonna get to see where next boss is gonna be. Alright, first, let's see. Yeah, I gotta say goodbye to the Jester, had to help us out, as well as the Meat Cleaver. Yeah, let's have to keep the new stuff. Avenger and Consume I'm not really interested in, so how about that? Yeah, and how about, yeah, we'll keep the, Bent's... We'll keep Bent Spoon for now, sure. And right now, let's see who's going where before we head... Yeah, time to manage a bit, and then we'll finish up after the Witness Day. So I think at this point it's going to tell us, reveal the next of the boss we have to fight. I think we have the long head thing mutation already, so... Where is it? I know someone had it. Oh yeah, no, not King Louie. Oh well, we can get rid of some other cats. Oh, look. Right, Atlas. I can probably send you out an Atlas. Alright. Getting close to helping out get a new thing for Baby Jack, so that's nice. Katrina. We've got 3 7s. I think I also have those 7s, so I'm gonna... I think I can get rid of you now. So send you off to Tracy. Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 we gotta get rid of. Yep, that's a lot. So let's see. Lorenz. I want to keep you around because you got all these wild mutations, so you're staying. Same with you, Cesara. Pasta Man. I can get rid of you now. Yeah. All you've got is like the 7 towel effects thing, which is alright. Roma. I think we'll keep you around for a bit. Monkey, I forget. I'm not really showing too much other than just like a lot of 6s, so I think I'm sending you off to Tracy. Where are you? There you are. Alright, did I get everything? Alright, wrong one. Yeah, I do remember there's like a little hidden radio mode you can use in this game, which is kind of fun.
Feline invader.
Oh yeah, Misato, yeah, I want to get you sent out to Baby Jack as well. You're not terrible, but I do want to get him close because he's only like 2 left before he got a new thing. Corrigan, I'm definitely keeping you around with your ability to do some rapid fire bruising. G-Paul, keep you on as well. Lewis, you are pretty bruised up, so I think I'll send you off as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like 0 or so intelligence is when you get like the messy text on events. And let's see, who else? Not Wanda, because you're pretty decent, I want to say. Not Flora, you've got some good stats. Marginals... Millhouse, yeah, you're here mainly for genetics diversity, but you got beaten up, so I think I'm gonna send you out now. Everything's coming up Millhouse. I'm sending you off to this weird kid who may or may not like to hurt the cats. No, I'm not doing that. Stop yelling. No, I was being silly. I don't do that stuff anymore. Say, can I ask you a favor? If you hear my naughty yelling, can you just plug your ears? She can be a big liar sometimes. It makes it really hard to save her. Don't worry though, I'm still kicking the walls and pulling her arms. We're gonna get her out. I just need more Kit Kats. And for to stop yelling! No, you so crazy. Lol. Oh yeah, I'm sure the kid's totally above board. You know, given that he wants these cats and saying that he thinks that, you know, injuring them and growing them back means that they get strong or something. You know, probably not serial killer behavior. Right, let's see, where were we? Around right here, I want to say. Alright, Kissable has the octo legs. I was wondering what's up with his legs for a second. Her legs. Come on. Hagrid's gonna be good Drew material, so I'll keep you around. Okay, I'll send you Anamon. Start working on Tracy a bit, since she's close to her next blank caller. Nathaniel, you're pretty fancy, especially with your fancy hair, which makes you immune to ice. Daffy. Meowchi. Okay, yeah, you're here for genetic diversity. Tiger, I'll keep you guys around. Yeah, let's do one more look around unless we see a kitten with injuries. Or who's like very obviously have some defects. Right, you're the new guy. Amuchan, you're fairly inbred, but alright otherwise. Yeah, Dr. Doom, I don't think I want a cat with narcolepsy. So let's send you on over to Dr. Beanies. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a rough one to deal with. Alright, time to end the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No winners. Tsukino died with her weird little head. And Mr. Love. Hey Tink, what's up? Thinking about those Nightcrawler fan? Oh. What the? Huh, gray goo? Or gray slime? Don't worry, Tink. If you kill that thing, you get tons of experience. That's what I've been told. Also, it's oddly dummy thick. Oh, Oh, nice dancing with both Terminators now. Well, nice to meet another weird friend from the future. And I see that again he's got a hey Tink, maybe you don't want to fuck him. The C-1000 is on the prowl. Oh, and it's fall. Oh, that's cute. They got a little picture of that for every season. That's cute. I'd personally like a little cat's one like that. But yeah. Oh, hey Frank. I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. I guess because, you know, each upgrade takes a good while. Do you see there's a silver PP man making dead stuff all over town? Because he wants to make Frank be a dead body. Someone tells mommy him so she can leave him, makes him so sad and alone. You didn't do that. You telling him? Well, I could try, but Skynet's in the future, and the most I've found is Hitler, so I don't think I can help you with that, buddy. Sorry. Oh, I hope his mom gets so mad she leaves so far into space. I'd be able to roll into a cave and find some little ishy man to attach to. You're making me wonder about your physiology, Frank. I bet they'll get so sad they try to build a house so high they can try to see their mommy. But their mommy doesn't see them. Maybe they're just too bad for their mommy. I bet they cry so much they're always wet. Yeah, I bet that's what happens. Mommy. Alright, buddy, I'll leave you in your mommy issues. Yeah, alright, who's new? Let me check on new guys as well. Ooh, Kaya's got 7 strength, so you're definitely in here. And right, let's get clean as well. A lot of cats, lots of poop. Oh, you got new furniture. What do you got? Question block, an L block for when you don't want to take the L. Ooh, catfish aquarium, some bricks, and a crystal lamp. Okay. I do wonder if there's a cap on how much furniture you can hold. I imagine there is, but I'm not sure what the cap is, or like when you have to start throwing stuff out. So let's see, let's get some exposed bricks here. Have the spare hold an L.
Keep it locked.
Get a question mark here from all the Mario themes. And where can we put this catfish? Yeah, keep kind of hanging out here. Bit of stimulation house appeal. Alright, you've got the blank collar. Oh no, okay. My bad. And yeah, I am full up on gear now, so no point in grabbing new stuff for now. Alright, let's take a quick look at the new generation and we'll call the stream for now. Because I am going to do like off-screen stuff like working on a side quest maybe, and just getting some more completion marks. Let's see, Tora here. You've got weird eyes. Again, you're not inbred, it says, so I don't know what's causing that. So you're not going to be very good with skills, but maybe able to make something work. Shweebo's cute. Got some nice little coloring. Nadja, you're pretty inbred, but... well, slightly inbred, but let's look at your parents. Okay, so I want to move Mochin out of here. Where is Mochin? Oh, here you are. Yeah, I did hear that the new Bubsy game is pretty good. I think I applied for Kiefer, but I don't think I got it, but I'm definitely looking at a few others, because we are getting close to the end of Mewgenics eventually, so we're going to have to think about another long-form game to play instead. Bugsy. Okay, you're pretty close to Bubsy, fittingly enough. I was just talking about you. In any case, be tanky at least. Got a lot of 6s in Dragon Punch, which isn't bad. We've got 4 7s, very nice. Notorious CAT. You've got the Birth Defect, which doesn't actually suck that much in endurance, so he can work. Hushang, you've got a lot of endurance as well. And Albatross, you've got 2 7s, alright. Oh right, Tsukio died. We'll get you out of here. Looks like the next level for him requires like 50 more cats, I want to say, or 60 more cats. Quite a bit. But yeah, folks, that's going to be it for now. We're getting about the end of the we usually stream, so I'm going to send you on out here. I think if I remember correctly, Calfira is doing a stream thing for like a little subathon, so let's go see if we can read on over to her right now. Let's see. Who's doing stuff today? Where is she? Or is she not streaming just yet? Okay, I guess maybe I misread the announcement. It says 4 p.m. Eastern, so I guess maybe she's just a little late today? Oh well. Alright. Ah well. In that case, let's go. It's gonna send you on over to Sharp. He's doing, let's see. Looks like he's doing some Link to the Past with Zoe's Yinglet. Okay. Yeah, it does a lot of Archipelago stuff, and usually is in the Archipelago games where I'm like gonna be doing like on Saturday. But yeah, folks, take care. This Friday we're gonna be able to see Judgment Day again, so take care, everyone.